Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Have you noticed the extraordinary lengths some people will go to gain their way? The ingenuity and inventiveness that is applied to downright crookedness would, I am sure, supply enough energy for centuries of heat and light. Today's story is an example without parallel from the master storyteller without peer, Arthur Conan Doyle.
Dr. Brooke, have you ever been exposed to danger?
Physical danger? No, I have not.
Do you think you would be cool and collected at such a time?
Well, I hope so.
I believe you would. I have the more confidence in you because you don't pretend to know what you would do in a position that was new to you. My impression is that you may be the very man we're looking for.
Our mystery drama, Never Answer an Advertisement, is adapted from a story by A. Conan Doyle, especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr., and stars Russell Horton and John Beale. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Richard Brooks had hung out his shingle, which, to those of us familiar with medical terms, means he was ready to earn a living as a doctor. So was young Sarah Brooke, his wife. Sarah had been a nurse at London Hospital where Richard had interned. She was ready to assist her husband to care for whatever patients came to the door. Days, weeks, months went by, but nobody came to the door.
Sarah, I simply cannot understand it. Even patients who've been recommended to me by other doctors, where are they?
The week before last, you were quite busy, Richard.
I was?
Well, there was that nice Mr. Trevor and old Mrs. Garland. You haven't forgotten her.
2 weeks ago. 2 patients in 2 weeks. A case of nosebleed from a lady who spent too much time over a hot stove, and a gentleman, a case of poison ivy from weeding in his garden. Oh, my sweet wife, what have I gotten you into?
Nothing more than from a doctor who is struggling to get established. Do you think I expected miracles the first year?
Well, that was a wonderful meal, Sarah.
Will you excuse me a moment, Richard? I just want to fetch something.
You're certainly spoiling me. I don't know how you manage on the shillings and pence you have to spend. Sarah, did you hear what I said?
Of course I did, darling. Just bringing in the newspapers from the hall table. There's something here I want you to see. Situations wanted, employment opportunities, personal.
Oh, Sarah, you haven't been looking at the help wanted column again.
Well, what harm can it do if I brought in some extra money?
I suppose you're right.
Here, Richard, you look. Perhaps you can find something for me. I think there are 2 kinds of jobs I could manage. After all, I am a registered nurse, so I could do private nursing. Or, as you tell me every dinner time, since I'm a witch in the kitchen,
You do perform miracles, no doubt about that.
Well, what about a job as a cook in someone's household?
Oh, you look at this. Wanted for 1 or more days the services of a medical man. It is essential he be a man of strong physique, of steady nerves, and of resolute nature. Must be an entomologist. Coleopterist preferred. Apply in person at 44 Hanover Square, Messrs. Peabody and Freeman, solicitors. Application must be made before August 1st to John H. Faraday, Esquire. What do you think of that, Sarah?
Strangest advertisement I've ever heard. Wanted a combination strong man, doctor, and expert on pistols. Now, what do you suppose they want him for?
And I'll tell you what else is peculiar about this advertisement. Peabody and Freeman used to be my father's lawyers.
I thought your parents were dead, Richard.
Oh, yes, my mother is. And so far as I know, to be quite honest, Sarah, I've no idea whether my father's alive or not.
You told me he disappeared when you were 6 years old. But your mother never saw him.
All I know is what Mother told me. He'd gone to South America, and then one day these lawyers, this same firm, Peabody and Freeman, got in touch with Mother and said Father had asked for a divorce.
And she gave it to him?
Well, there wasn't any question of money. At that time, Father never had any. I think he'd gone off to run somebody's coffee plantation. So it was Mother who brought me up alone. In fact, she never knew it, but she was the one responsible for my going into medicine.
Oh.
You see, when she died, Mother was quite young, no more than 30. I thought to myself, if I could become a doctor, or rather, if I'd only been old enough to be a doctor, perhaps I could have saved her life.
You never told me that before.
It's just that, well, it was all past. I never thought about it. So, shall I answer it? I'm strong. I'm a medical man. Sounds as though I could make some extra money quite easily. 2 days' work.
Isn't that always the way? Here I am looking for some part-time work, and you find it.
I think I'll go around first thing in the morning to 44 Hanover Square and see what these lawyers have up their sleeves.
But it says they want an entomologist.
Yes. A coleopterist preferred. Isn't that lucky?
Richard Brooke, what do you know about beetles?
Well, what do you think is in that box of wooden trays in the basement? A fairly decent collection of beetles, weevils, and strepsitters. It's been my hobby for years. I used to know quite a lot about the species. And what I don't know, I could find out.
Richard, what am I? Your wife or a stranger? First you don't tell me about your parents, and then you collect beetles. What next?
Let me tell you what is also interesting about this. Apply to John Faraday, attorney. The name Faraday.
Do you know him?
Oh, Faraday happens to be one of the great entomologists of the century. I've read all his books. I wonder, could they be related? What do you think, Sarah?
May I see that newspaper again? Wanted. A man of steady nerves, strong physique. Well, that's you, all right.
Oh, as a matter of fact.
Now, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. I know what you're going to say. When you were in grammar school, you were an Olympic weightlifting champion.
Oh, almost. For 2 years running, I won the weight throwing competition at Inter-Hospital Sports.
Oh, Richard Brooke, you're impossible. But I guess that's why I love you.
Is Mr. John H. Faraday in?
In reference to what, sir, may I ask?
An advertisement in the Times.
And your name, please?
Richard Brooke. Dr. Richard Brooke.
I see.
May I ask a question?
Sir?
Is Mr. Faraday, the attorney, in any way connected with Sir Hugh Faraday, the entomologist?
Connected?
Oh, forgive me, it's not an unusual name, but it occurred to me that since this advertisement mentions knowledge of insects, perhaps,
Yes.
well, never mind.
If you'll be as good as to take a seat, sir, I shall inform Mr. Faraday you're here. I shan't be a moment. Mr. Faraday, a Dr. Richard Brooke to see you, sir.
Send him in, Hopkins.
Yes, sir. Mr. Faraday will see you now.
He will? Right now? Now waiting? Well, thank you.
And, Dr. Brooke, you believe you have all the qualifications necessary?
Oh, I believe so, Mr. Faraday, but I'm not certain what I shall be called upon to do.
Well, you are a powerful young man. Oh, so I should judge from your appearance.
Oh, I think I'm fairly strong.
We agree, then.
May I ask, Mr. Faraday, why you were kind enough to see me right away? Is it because my name was familiar to you?
Brooke? Brooke? No, I can't say so.
Well, I thought perhaps. Actually, I'm Richard Brooke, Jr. It was also my father's name, and many years ago, your firm represented my father in a legal action, or so I thought.
Oh, yes, I understand. My dear doctor, Peabody & Freeman is a very large firm. We have many clients, and I only joined the firm 2 years ago, so I'm afraid your father's connection with us had no bearing on my seeing you quickly.
No. Well, it doesn't matter. Frankly, Mr. Faraday, I'm having a difficult time getting established in my profession. I don't know, perhaps I've chosen the wrong location. Or at any rate, any spare money I might earn would be welcome.
Have you ever been exposed to danger?
Physical danger? No, I have not.
Do you think you would be cool and collected at such a time?
I hope so.
I believe you would. My impression is, so far as personalities go, you may be the very man we are looking for.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, that being settled, let us pass along to the next point, which is to talk about beetles. Please start.
Yes.
Well, the advertisement made it quite plain that such knowledge is essential to the work we need to have done. Are you a collector by any chance?
Well, in a way, I have a modest collection which I started when I was a boy.
A point in your favor. Well, proceed.
It's incredible, Sarah. I really don't know what to make of it. For an hour, I talked to this lawyer, John H. Faraday, about beetles. 1 whole hour.
There's enough to talk about on those little things for an hour?
Sarah, now don't be irritating. Some people have made it their life's work. Anyway, whatever the job is, it's very hush-hush. It'll take as much as 2 days, and I have to go out to the country somewhere.
Sounds pretty strange to me. How do you know it isn't something criminal? Can't you find out more about it?
No, I don't think so. His attorney seems very reputable, and after all, the firm did represent my father.
Who ran out on your mother?
Sarah, what's bothering you?
I marry a doctor. At least he's starting out to be a doctor. A good doctor. In fact, a fine doctor. Things go slowly, and one day I say, Richard, I think I'll get myself another job. We need money. And before you can say mouse, it's you who have taken on some strange, secret line of work requiring you to be A, a doctor, B, very strong, and C, an entomologist. And no one will tell you what it's about, where, when, or even how much they're going to pay you.
My darling wife, I love you very much, but if you talked less and listened more, you might find out more. No, I don't know what I'm hired to do, but I do start tomorrow morning. Mr. Faraday is driving me out to the country, and the pay is £100 per day.
£100 a day? Now I know something's wrong.
It sounded pretty right to me.
Richard Brooke, I am positive that what you have agreed to do must be crooked. No honest work pays that kind of money.
In the mystery business, this is what we call the setup. The bait is offered to the unsuspecting. He nibbles at it and swallows the hook. And then some unknown manipulating force reels the sucker in. But perhaps young Dr. Brooke is not that kind of a poor fish. We'll find out more when I return shortly with Act 2. Poverty and ambition make strange bedfellows, so the saying goes. Meaning, I suppose, that if your need is great, you may close your eyes to the means. And £100 a day to perform some unknown task makes leaping before you look seem simple. At least that's what Dr. Richard Brooke keeps telling himself as he is driven into the countryside north of London.
Have you brought enough clothing? If our stay is extended.
Well, you said 1 day or 2, Mr. Faraday.
Are you averse to staying on 3 or 4 days? At £100 a day?
We do have a practice that needs attending to.
Not much of one, Dr. Brooke. Don't say anything. Naturally, I've had to make inquiries.
Well, you have the advantage over me. I'm quite in the dark about this whole business.
Do you know Sir Hugh Faraday?
No, I haven't had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of him.
He's my brother.
I suspected there was some connection.
It is Sir Hugh whom you are about to meet.
His books have been my inspiration even before I began the study of medicine. But surely, Mr. Faraday, if you wanted someone to talk about beetles with your famous brother, you could have found someone more expert than I.
Well, this much I can tell you. What we are about to do is for the benefit of Sir Hugh. We are about to assist him in an area where he cannot help himself.
It all sounds so mysterious.
Trust me. That's all I ask. Put yourself absolutely at my disposal and remain always at my side while we are at Heatherthorne.
Is that the name of Sir Hugh's country place, Heatherthorne?
Well, didn't you know?
No, I'm afraid not.
You must promise to do whatever I ask, however unreasonable it may appear to you.
I wasn't happy when you told me that yesterday.
Well, you should have said so then.
It's a good deal to ask of anyone.
Shall I turn back? There's still time.
No, of course not. I'm sorry I mentioned it. Is this it, Heatherthorne?
My goodness, no. We're at my sister-in-law's house.
Lady Faraday, Sir Hugh's wife?
Lady Evelyn. Yes, she has this little cottage of her own a few miles south of Heatherthorne. She expressed a desire to meet you.
How do you do, Doctor?
My pleasure, Lady Evelyn.
Evelyn, I think we have found the right man. Dr. Brooke is actually a collector of beetles.
But then you must have heard of my house.
Oh, indeed I have.
But you've not met him.
We're on our way up to Heatherthorne now.
Have you told him?
Only as much as I thought safe for him to know at this point. You wanted to meet him, so we stopped by. Evelyn, don't despair. It will turn out for the best.
No, it's not that. I put my hand to my head because...
I know. Have you quite recovered? Or does it still pain you?
Oh, sometimes it hurts a bit.
If you'll forgive me, Lady Evelyn, when did you last have that cut of your eye attended to?
No, I go in every few days to see my doctor.
May I take a look? Well, if I were you, I'd go see him tomorrow. It's getting a bit infected.
Oh, I have. Thank you, Doctor.
How did it happen?
The stupidest thing. I ran into a door one night.
Well, I think we should be off.
I'm so worried about you, John. Do be careful.
I have a good, strong right arm beside me.
Oh, yes, he does look strong. Good luck, Doctor.
I may need it. I wish I knew what to expect.
Well, Doctor, one thing you may be certain of. You will not be asked to do anything of which your conscience does not approve.
Doctor, I am hopeful that when this is all over, you will be proud to have helped us.
What a wonderful lady your sister-in-law is.
I think she was quite impressed with you also. And may I say, it was most diplomatic of you to refrain from any deeper comment about her eye.
Well, what could I say? It was no business of mine how she actually got that cut.
Oh, it explains why she and my brother no longer occupy the same house.
Are you saying Sir Hugh hit Lady Evelyn?
I've already said more than I should have. We turn in here. This is the approach to Heatherthorne.
Beautiful. What a mistake. And so hidden away.
I might as well be candid. Sir Hugh is rather a queer duck. In fact, we may be seeing him along the road up to the house. He spends a lot of his time outdoors.
Oh, is that him? The man with the heavy walking stick?
Yes, that's my brother. I'll pull up near him. I'll try to get him to come along with us. And when I get him into the car, please talk beetles all you can. Oh, hello, you. You, John. Who's that in the car with you? May I introduce... This is quite unpardonable, John. An unjustifiable intrusion. Please, Hugh, let me explain. No explanations are necessary or accepted. You know my wish is to be left alone. This is quite inexcusable. But this is Dr. Brooke, who himself is quite an authority on coleoptera. Brooke? I can't say I know the name.
Well, Mr. Faraday is quite kind. I would hardly call myself an authority.
Well, what do you know about beetles? Why don't we all drive up to the house together? All right. I've walked enough. May I present Dr. Richard Brooke, Hugh?
This is a great honor, Sir Hugh.
Oh, is it? What have I to make you so respectful? Dr. Brooke, talk beetles.
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm waiting. What do you know about beetles, Dr. Brooke?
Whatever I know, I learned from reading your work, Sir Hugh.
Oh, was that a fact? Yes, well, it's a rare thing for me to meet anyone who takes an interest in such matters. Well, I happen to be the first man to describe the true functions of the Elistra. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. Perhaps you'll stay for a meal, eh? John, can you stay the night? Yes. Oh, yes, Doctor. I'm sure I can show you some specimens of my collection that will interest you. Nay, astound you.
This is one of the most impressive living rooms I've ever been in.
Yes, it is quite baronial, isn't it? Dates back centuries. I believe Heatherthorne was built in 1200s.
Oh, that fireplace, like something out of King Arthur's Camelot. Where is Sir Hugh, Mr. Faraday? Does he always disappear like that?
He does. Showed us to our rooms and then popped off for his afternoon nap. We'll just make ourselves at home.
I'm still not very comfortable in this situation, you understand?
You were doing just fine, believe me. I had no idea you were so well-versed in beetle lore. I think my brother was quite taken with your expertise.
It's also very different from what I expected. There's heavy locks everywhere. There are heavy doors, bars on the windows. And Sir Hugh going about from room to room, brandishing that enormous walking stick like a club. What is he afraid of?
It's a long story, Doctor. He has a certain kind of complex. I can't explain it.
I think you have explained it. His persecution complex, pure and simple.
Let's not jump to any conclusions. Will you have a drink?
Glad to.
With some of this red wine, do you? Is a decanter full?
By all means. And it's such a gloomy place. I was just looking out the window. I thought I saw two men walking together. One had his arm through the others as though he were restraining him.
Probably the gardeners.
Oh, look there. That woman in a white uniform crossing the path.
I don't know what happened. The decanter slipped right out of my hand.
Mr. Faraday, will you come over here and sit down? That's right. Now, I may only be someone you've engaged in some secret part-time work, but I am still a doctor. I am still able to diagnose. Now, but please, let me finish. I can see that your nerves are getting the better of you.
Yes, I am nervous, Doctor. You see, this is a difficult burden for me to bear, but I am resolved to go through with it.
Why don't you tell me what it is?
Well, you understand what I'm doing is entirely from a sense of duty. I know that I'm taking quite a risk, and if things should go wrong, I wonder who would mourn me.
You talk as if you were about to confront death.
Don't say that word. Here he comes. Well. I have you both all to myself, eh, what? Dr. Brooke, you've decided to spend the night then, have you?
Delighted to, Sir Hugh.
Well, after dinner, I'll bring you a treat. I shall show you what I know to be a collection of the rarest specimens anywhere on the continent. I have a specimen of the sacred beetle which Henri Fabre has immortalized. What do you think of that, huh? Charmed. What's all this mess on the floor here? Glass, wine. Who broke the decanter? Charlie, it wasn't you, was it? You careless fool. I might have known. Dr. Brooke, you see before you a man without honor in his own house. A man who's plagued by a stupid brother.
Quick, Mr. Faraday, don't let Sir Hugh fall to the floor. He's fainting. What time is it, Mr. Faraday?
9 o'clock.
Oh, I thought dinner would never end. I don't know whether you're aware of it, but Sir Hugh is in a dangerous mental state. I don't think he's accountable for his actions.
As bad as all that? I thought when you were so close to someone as I am to my brother, you make allowances.
He needs expert psychiatric attention, and very soon. These things cannot be delayed. In my opinion, he's reached a critical stage of imbalance.
You've seen all that?
Unmistakable. Sad, a great man like that who cannot control himself, attacks his wife. I believe that Sir Hugh may be suicidal.
Oh, we should certainly discuss this tomorrow, Doctor. How is this guest room you've been given? Comfortable?
This room? Oh, it's fine. Mr. Faraday, I hope I am fulfilling whatever it is you hired me for.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
Well, then if you'll excuse me, I'll turn in. I'm more than a little tired.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Doctor. But your duties are not yet over. Tonight, you will not lie down in that bed.
Why not?
We'll take this bolster and the blankets, roll them up, and place this made-up dummy between the sheets. There. And when we turn out the lights, it will look as though you are sleeping there. Now, come with me. This is the second guest room on the floor, the one I usually occupy. Now, we do the same as in your room. Roll up the bolster and the comforter and simulate my being in this bed.
Well, now, what do I do?
You remember my interest in your strength. I think tonight you will have good use of it. I want you to hide yourself inside that closet and leave the door open a crack to watch.
In the closet all night?
No, we should take turns. While one of us keeps watch,
The other can stretch out behind his couch. We'll divide the night. I will watch till 11. You will watch till 2. Then you wake me. I'll watch till 5 while you sleep, and so forth. But for heaven's sake, Dr. Brooke, when you're on watch, don't fall asleep. The slightest sound, mind you. Awaken me.
All I can make of this is that you expect we shall be attacked.
Perhaps I do.
Well, in that case, why not block the doors?
Perhaps, Dr. Brooke, I want to be attacked.
A doctor and a lawyer pay a call on a great scientist, only to find him somewhat less than responsible. Is Sir Hugh as mad as he appears? Is he dangerous? Or is this some fantastic game? It could be. We should learn more of the rules of play when I return shortly with Act 3. Many the Mystery Conan Doyle has bequeathed us. Plots with incredible twists, eccentric characters, frightening locales, and ingenious solutions. None, however, more outlandish than this night spent at Pepperthorn, as Dr. Brooke and Attorney Faraday keep watch. But against what?
Faraday, it's 2 in the morning.
Huh? Oh. You heard something? Someone trying the door?
No, it's 2 o'clock.
Oh, good. It's my turn to hide myself in the closet. You keep watch. Hope you can catch 40 winks. I didn't find it so comfortable behind the sofa.
I'm not so sure I'll be able to sleep anyway.
Can you hear something?
Yes. Someone's walking down the hall.
Just stopped outside the door. Who is it? Let's get into the closet. Kill you, Arthur. He's attacking the bed. Here, help me. I can't hold him back. I can't. There. I got his walking stick away from him. What? Two of you. I'll kill you both. Let go of you. You. I can't hold him any longer. I'll have to knock him out. Have you got him tied securely?
Yes, I used the sash of his dressing gown.
You're all enemies. You come spying on me. I know what you're after. Do you think I don't know? Evelyn, she's against me, too.
Sir Hugh, now, no one is going to hurt you.
I don't know what I would have done without you. He was bent on killing me, his own brother. You saw the way he clubbed the bed where he thought I was sleeping.
Now, I want you to distract him while I go back to my room and fetch a hypodermic. Keep him talking.
Who is that? That young man who just left the room, John. Have you let some stranger into my house? Where's Evelyn? She'll soon set everything to rights. Oh, don't you remember, Hugh? The young doctor who's interested in your research on beetles. Beetles? Yes. What beetles? I would have the filthy things in the house.
Is he settling down? Now, Sir Hugh, I'm just going to pull your sleeve up. There. Now, you're not going to feel this at all, and it'll help you sleep.
John tells me Haverthorne is infested with beetles.
There we are. Now, Sir Hugh, you'll forgive us if we leave you tied up this way, but it's for your own safety. Faraday, give me a hand. We'll carry Sir Hugh to the bed. Good. This sedative is beginning to work already. Yep. Up we go.
I like being carried. When I was in Africa, in my younger days, such and not various specimens, they always carried.
Good. You'll be quiet now. Let's go back to my room, Faraday, where we can talk. I don't believe he came in here. Let's take this rolled-up dummy from the bed and straighten out the room. I may have been next.
Arthur here. What a terrible night.
If I may say so, you played a little fast and loose with me.
Oh, Doctor, you accepted the terms. It was you who wished to earn £100 a night. Never mind. I'll explain. I'm afraid that the madness that's overcome my brother is due to the way he's lived his life. As a young man, he spent much of it in remote and malarious places.
Oh, that wouldn't have much to do with his present condition.
It wouldn't? It's not the cause?
No. It's much more deep-rooted than that.
Well, it was my horror of a scandal that made me resort to this. My poor brother is one of the best fellows on earth, but his mind has slept. I know it now. When he attacked Evelyn 2 weeks ago, I didn't dare face the truth.
Do you realize what the truth is?
That he's out of his head and should be committed.
And it's worse than that, Faraday. Sir Hugh may be a homicidal maniac.
Who wouldn't see a doctor? So I had to resort to bringing a medical man here, under the guise of someone interested in his specialty, beetles. Then last night, I had to take the risk of baiting him so you could see with your own eyes his true condition.
Well, for Sir Hugh's own well-being, there's no doubt he should be committed.
I'm glad you agree. I've prepared all the legal papers.
I'll be glad to sign them. And tomorrow, arrange to have him transferred to a sanitarium.
I am relieved. If you'll wait a moment, I'll bring you the papers. And then I think both of us will be able to rest a little more easily.
I beg your pardon. These are the offices of Peabody and Freeman.
Yes, indeed.
Forgive me for being so early, but I'd like to see Mr. John Faraday, one of the attorneys here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Faraday is not in. He's been out a few days. Is there something I can do?
It's about my husband, Dr. Richard Brooke.
Yes.
Do you know him? He had some dealings, I believe, with Mr. Faraday.
Well, that's entirely possible, but the attorneys make their own appointments. If you tell me a little more, perhaps I can help.
My husband and Mr. Faraday had some business together. They were going somewhere together. That was 2 days ago. My husband has not returned. I don't know what happened to him. It's not like him to disappear, not keep in touch.
Let me go into Mr. Faraday's office. Perhaps he's left some notation as to exactly where he is. All he told me before he left, he was visiting a sick relative.
Dr. Brooke. Dr. Brooke, wake up. I have brought you your breakfast.
What? Oh, Lady Evelyn, what are you doing here?
Your breakfast, Dr. Brooke. Now, you eat all of it. And in a little while, Dr. Hugo will be in to see you.
What is this? Where am I? Why am I wearing this straitjacket?
For your own safety. You were a little rambunctious last night.
Lady Evelyn, is this a joke? What are you doing dressed up in that white uniform?
Now, Dr. Brooke, you don't want you to excite yourself. My name is Helen, not Evelyn, and I'm one of the nurses here.
Nurses? I don't understand. Ooh, my head. That taste in my mouth. Well, I've been drugged. I've got to get out of here.
Please try to calm yourself. You only make it worse. I am afraid you can't leave here just yet.
What room is this? This isn't where I went to sleep. There are bars on the window.
And on the door. Well, if you'll just eat what I've brought you, quietly, everything will be all right.
Am I going mad? Do you mean to tell me you are not Lady Evelyn Faraday, the wife of Sir Hugh Faraday?
No, indeed. Not heavens, no.
We didn't meet yesterday at your cottage a few miles south of here?
Yesterday you spent the entire day in bed, in this room, sleeping. Only last night you became a bit violent.
We have not met before.
In your dreams, perhaps, Dr. Brooke. You were admitted here 2 days ago.
Now, wait a moment. That cut over your eye. Didn't I tell you to have it treated where your husband hit you?
Tip me. I have no husband. No, I'm afraid that's the affectionate mark of one of our inmates. I mean, patients. He threw a glass at me.
Did you say inmates? Where am I? Isn't this Heatherthorne, Sir Hugh's country house?
It is Heatherthorne, Doctor. and we do call it a country house. But I'd rather leave the rest to Dr. Hugo to tell you.
Well, sir, how are we today?
I demand to know what this is all about, Sir Hugh.
I'm Dr. Hugo. Now, young man, you have nothing to be concerned about. You're in good hands.
Where am I?
In a sanitarium. Didn't you know?
How did I get here?
A doctor and an attorney, yours, I believe, brought you here.
What are the names?
The attorney's name is Sidmity. I have it on the commitment papers here. Ah, yes. John H. Faraday.
And the doctor?
Dr. Richard Brooke.
What is this game you're playing? You know full well, Sir Hugh, I am Dr. Richard Brooke.
You've been calling yourself by that name since you were brought here. And many of our patients imagine they are the very doctors who attend them. And frankly, if you wish to call yourself Dr. Brooke, I have no objection.
Do you realize that keeping me here in a straitjacket is out-and-out kidnapping?
No one would believe that. You were brought here by a doctor and a lawyer for treatment. Means nothing to worry about. Your memory has failed you a bit. I don't expect you to remember attacking me last night either.
Oh, this is incredible.
Oh, do you? When I came into your room to check you, you attacked me. Fortunately, we were able to restrain you in that jacket.
How long am I being kept here?
Ah, how long? That really depends on you, sir.
I'd like to know what your name is. Why, of all the people in the world, would anyone go to such lengths to keep me a prisoner? If you think I don't remember how I got here and why, and who you and Mr. Faraday pretended to be, you are much mistaken. It's laughable. I am not insane, nor will you be able to drive me insane.
Mrs. Brooke, I don't find any notes on Mr. Faraday's desk or calendar where he might be. Why don't you come back tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Well, that'll be 3 whole days. Don't you realize my husband is missing? I can't let 3 days go by and do nothing. Is there no one here I could talk to?
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Faraday's secretary is out ill. She's been out a few days also.
Well, can I reach her at home? What is her name?
Well, I don't think we can give out that information.
But I must know. I'm going into Mr. Faraday's office myself.
No, you can't go in there. Well, Hugo, how's our patient? So far, so good, John. But we can't keep him here forever. So we'll need time. Helen, how does he act with you?
Indignant.
We've got to keep him quiet.
The only way is to go on sedating him.
He laughed at me. Kept calling me Sir Hugh.
I think you played that part convincingly.
No, he knows better, but he doesn't know why.
But don't I get any compliments for my role as Lady Evelyn?
No, seriously. What I don't like about this, John, is that this business endangers the entire home.
You must have considered that, Hugo, before you decided to come in on this with Helen and myself.
But I run a respectable rest home. We have other patients, and if word of this ever got out...
How could it? We have signed commitment papers proving he thinks he's Sir Hugh Faraday. I've made application to the court for guardianship. Now, as soon as that's approved, we'll have the money. Then you can let him out.
There's no chance of his ever finding out.
None whatsoever. His father's dead, and I am handling the estate. I've got to get back to town. I'll leave Brooke to you and Hugo. You do your part, and I'll do mine. For a little effort, my friends, we shall all have an equal share in £500,000.
Good morning, Mr. Faraday. We had a little trouble yesterday, and you may find your desk in something of a mess, sir.
Trouble? What trouble?
Well, the wife of the doctor you had an appointment with came by asking for him.
Doctor? What doctor? I went to the country to visit my brother.
Well, the lady insisted that you'd gone off somewhere with her husband, a Dr. Richard Brooke, I believe. And I'm sorry about the police, sir.
What police?
Well, she went into your office, Mr. Faraday. I couldn't stop her. She went through everything on your desk and found the name of her husband on some legal papers, sir. And then she went to the police.
Incredible.
The woman must be mad. Unbelievable.
Yes, it is, sir. The police went round to Miss Helen's flat, your secretary, sir, and spoke with her mother. I understand her mother gave them an address in the country where Miss Helen was visiting. A nursing home? It was all very confusing.
Are you sure about all this, Hopkins?
Oh, yes, Mr. Faraday. The police inspector can explain it better than I, sir. He's waiting for you in your office right now, sir.
Another helping, Richard?
No, thank you, darling. I'm stuffed. I've said it before, and I don't mind repeating it. You are the finest cook who ever came out of nurses' training school.
Perhaps it's because you've been starving yourself for 2 days.
I had to keep awake and my wits about me. The steak and kidney pie is heaven.
Being poor was fun while it lasted.
Darling, it'll be months before I get my inheritance, and who knows, maybe before then my practice will pick up.
I have a feeling it will. The whole story about how that lawyer tried to get his hands on the money your father left you has been in all the papers. You're celebrated.
Yes, but not because I'm such a good doctor.
Oh, that'll come.
I suppose, if I keep at it. Stranger things have happened.
I should say so. Here I thought I was marrying a poor, struggling doctor. And your father leaves you a fortune.
Oh, Sarah, my real fortune is you. If you hadn't come chasing after me, I might still be wearing a straitjacket.
The twist at the beginning, the twist at the end. The hallmark of Conan Doyle's stories. Elaborate, aren't they? The lengths to which some will go to gain their ends. When I return, I'd like to tell you what the author himself wrote about the very story you've just heard. Arthur Conan Doyle tells us that these stories concerned with the grotesque behavior of his characters should be read aloud around a flickering fire on a chilly night. Of course, Sir Arthur had no idea that through radio, you don't need a particular season, time, or place. But to quote him, he goes on, "If this story gives pleasure to anyone at any time or place, I shall be well satisfied." I think he should be. I think he is. Our cast included Russell Horton, John Beale, E.G. Justice, and Court Benson. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the halls of mystery. The corridors of terror, where the impossible becomes the probable, and the unexpected becomes the accepted. Because in this exciting theater of the mind, the things you don't see, but imagine, are far more terrifying than anything we might show you. Oh, you'll hear strange things, and these will conjure pictures that only you can produce. For starters, let's listen in on a phone conversation between electronics engineer Roy Watson and his boss, Andy Carter.
Hello, Roy. I know it's 10 o'clock at night, but I've got something strange over here at the lab. Can you come right over?
Well, sure, Andy. Well, what's up?
It's something on the L43 tape recorder.
The one I brought home the other night?
Yeah, and while you were using it, it picked up those sounds you've been telling me about.
Well, the mice?
I don't know what you've got in those walls of yours, but they're sure not mice. I want you to get over here and listen to them.
Our mystery drama, Sagamore Cottage, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Bob Juran and stars Bob Caliban and Carmen Matthews. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Large houses have large shadows and large secrets. Far out on Long Island, New York, sits a large house with very large shadows. The Sagamore Estate, once the showplace of the island. The estate still stands, but the happy days have died with the generations. To make ends meet in maintaining the estate, Miss Eleanor Sagamore, the last remaining family member, rents out a small cottage, the caretaker's cottage in better days. And it's to this cottage and this foreboding estate that young Roy and Peggy Watson are now traveling. Two destinies are fast approaching each other, and what will happen, only time can tell.
Well, we ought to be within sight of it soon. The real estate agent said it was only 10 miles.
Roy, did you think he acted funny?
About our renting the cottage?
Yes.
Well, frankly, I did. He insisted there were better and more attractive places, but not for the price.
We don't have to take it. Oh, there, up ahead. That must be it.
Oh, it has to be it. From the description we got. We'll be there in a minute.
I don't see any cottage yet. It must be behind the house.
Yeah, it probably is. The gatehouses were near the front of the estate. The caretakers live back in the gardens.
It's been some time since anyone cared for these grounds.
Well, I imagine the old girl has little enough to live on without expensive gardeners.
Oh, the house doesn't look too bad. But I'm sure it's nothing like it was.
Let's go. She must have seen us arriving.
It's so still. How does she stand it all alone?
That's her problem. Come on.
You didn't have to ring. I saw you.
Miss Sagamore, we're the people about renting the cottage.
I know it. Who else would be coming up to Sagamore?
Well, can we see it?
You'll have to see Miss Sagamore first. She must decide if you're right for it.
Well, then you're not...
I'm Margareta.
Show them in, Margareta. Don't stand there crabbing.
You heard her. Come in.
I'm Miss Sagamore. How do you do? That will be all, Margareta.
Yes, Miss Sagamore.
Shall we retire to the library? Actually, I could answer the door faster than Margareta, but she's been here so long I couldn't hurt her feelings. I have to allow her the chores.
I understand. It's nice of you.
We arrived at Sagamore the very same day. She came to work as a housemaid the day I was born. But you're interested in the cottage, not in us?
Well, we would like to see it.
Please sit down. What brings you to the island, Mr. Watson, is it?
Yes. I'm starting a new job out here with Crown Electronics.
Oh, that ghastly building 2 miles down. I've heard they do evil things in there.
No, it's an electronics research firm.
Ray guns and weapons.
Not quite. We're experimenting with a new transistor. I've been hired to head a team. It's my specialty.
I know nothing about it except it's evil, but I won't hold it against you. I like you both. You know, Mrs. Watson, you strongly resemble Marie Antoinette. Has anyone ever told you that?
Well, no.
A striking resemblance. Turn your head a little to the side.
Oh, well.
Yes, even the profile.
Perhaps we could see the cottage?
Oh, of course. I get carried away sometimes.
That's all right. I knew I married a queen.
It's quite remarkable. Quite. Well, what do you think?
It's absolutely charming.
Oh, it's Suits me fine.
Then you'll take it. I'm so glad. The rent's only $200 a month.
That's the best part about it.
We hope to have our own place by next summer, but living here will be a delight.
It has a lot of character.
Well, then let's go back to the main house, and I'll give you a receipt for the first month's rent. I don't ask for a lease or anything like that. You look like reliable people.
Thank you.
And desirable people. Very desirable.
Even the china's expensive, Roy. Limoges yet. In a rental cottage.
First class all the way. Look, you get settled in. I'm going to run over to the labs and let Andy know I've arrived.
Okay. The place is so clean, there's not much to do.
I'll see you later, my queen.
Roy, she gave me the creeps when she told me I looked like Marie Antoinette.
Why? I thought it was a compliment.
Well, probably was, but the way she looked at me, scrutinized is the word, I felt so uncomfortable.
Forget it. She probably won't mention it again.
Roy, I didn't expect you till Monday. When'd you get in town?
Yesterday. We wanted to get settled first, so we drove in and got us a place to stay.
Great. But you don't have to be on the job till Monday.
Oh, I thought I'd take a couple of days to look around, get familiar with the plant ahead of time.
I like that kind of attitude. I think we're going to work well together.
Well, that's why I took the job.
Come on this way. I'll show you your office. Where are you staying? You find an apartment in town?
Oh, better than that. We took the cottage on the Sagamore estate, 2 miles down the road.
Oh, the Sagamore place with that wacky old dame?
Oh, she seemed okay to us. Peg loves the place.
You wish you weren't renting there.
Why? Because Miss Sagamore's different?
The last 2 tenants in that cottage, first an elderly man, and then after him a young widow, disappeared.
Disappeared?
They apparently left and never came back. Nobody bothered about the old man, but when the young widow disappeared, her folks came looking for her. They were frantic.
And she was never found?
No, never heard any more about it. That was 3 or 4 months ago. They passed her picture out all over the place, hoping someone had seen her.
But surely they didn't think Miss Sagamore...
Oh, no. She seemed as surprised as anyone else that they'd left. In fact, I still have one of the pictures here. Kept it just in case there was a way to help those people.
Oh, attractive, isn't she?
Yeah, just 26. Sort of looks like Marilyn Monroe in a way. Little darker, though. I still wish you'd move out of there.
You find me 2 bedrooms, carpeting, fireplace, and utilities for $200 a month, and I will.
Well, you win. But watch your step. I don't know what it is about that place, but I don't want to lose a good assistant.
Hello. May I come up?
Oh, Miss Sagamore, of course.
Well, I just stopped by to see if everything's all right.
Just perfect. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is a charming cottage. And it's so nice to have someone in it again. It's been vacant for several months.
I can't imagine why. It's so lovely.
Oh, people around here have strange ideas. Oh, I did want to mention, Mrs. Watson, not to let Margaretta bother you. Sometimes she says and does things that, oh, well, she's getting on in years.
I understand.
Oh, and by the way, should you hear music from the main house tonight, it's just a little party I'm having. I do hope you won't feel offended that I haven't invited you. It's just some very close friends.
Oh, of course I won't. We've only just met. I wouldn't expect...
I do love my little parties. I'll have you and Mr. Watson over soon.
Oh, that's very kind, but I expect he'll be working late a lot with the new job and all.
Oh, of course. Well, there's lots of time. I must get back. I don't like to leave Margaretta alone too long.
Thanks for coming by.
Oh, Mr. Watson's coming up the drive.
Oh, he's home sooner than I expected.
I'm so glad to have you both, my dear. My Marie Antoinette. I hope you'll stay a long, long time.
Certainly, till we get a place of our own.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Roy.
Well, I'll leave you two to each other. Good day, Mrs. Watson.
Oh, hi, Miss Sagamore.
Good day, Mr. Watson.
You're back early.
Oh, not really. Andy and I went over the plant, and I'll go back early tomorrow. Yeah. What did Miss Sagamore want?
Oh, just to see if everything was all right.
Oh.
the matter?
Nothing. Why?
You look... Well, a cloud passed over your face.
Oh, I'm just thinking about the new job, I guess. Come on. Let's go out for dinner.
You should eat your potatoes.
I'm not hungry. You know I never eat very much before a party. I don't know why you insist on filling my plate with a lot of food I won't eat.
It's not the party. It's them, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you think it's wise so soon?
I don't care. I must.
Do you want me to begin?
You can start the preparations. But I want to think a little more about him.
Oh, I'm bushed. I'm not even going to watch the news.
That sounds as though things are in full swing at the main house. You said she was having a party, huh?
Mm-hmm. Some close friends. She apologized for not inviting us. That's funny. I didn't see any cars parked out there.
I'll get the light. I wonder why she has a party on the second floor. Looks like there's dancing going on behind the curtains.
With a house that size, she's probably got 10 living rooms. Unzip, please, huh?
I want to get an early start at the plant tomorrow.
I still wonder why there weren't any cars out front.
What?
If Miss Sagamore's having a party, well, wouldn't there be cars?
Well, you'd think so, but who knows? Maybe they all came in one car, parked in the garage. I'm too tired to care.
Maybe I'll take the train into New York City next week. I'm dying to see Fifth Avenue.
Oh, you'll love it. You ready for the light out?
I was ready an hour ago.
Listen.
You're lucky I'm not afraid of mice. Sounds like we have a visitor. See it?
It's behind her, in the wall.
Oh, I guess the fields are full of them. Oh, if he's not bothering you, he won't bother me. They're kind of cute anyway.
Okay. Night, honey.
Night.
Persistent little character.
It seems that Sagamore Cottage has more than Peggy and Roy Watson for tenants. But then, as Peggy said, field mice are kind of cute. They're really not undesirable, and they generally mind their own business. So Roy and Peggy really have nothing to worry about with a field mouse in the walls. That is, if it is only a field mouse. We'll return to Sagamore Cottage shortly with Act 2. Skittering in the walls of your bedroom is not exactly conducive to sleep. And for Peggy and Roy Watson, it was a restless night. The rustling in the bedroom wall stopped after a while, but the next day at Roy's office...
Morning, Roy. Hey, why the long face?
Oh, not much sleep last night.
Oh?
Mice kept us awake half the night. Mice in the walls, rustling and squeaking.
Yeah, I told you shouldn't have rented that place.
And Peg's going in to get some traps when she goes shopping.
A cat's better. If they're field mice, and they probably are, they can grab that bait without setting off the trap. They don't weigh half an ounce, you know. But a cat, now he'll take care of them.
Yeah, maybe you got a point. I'll talk to Peg about it tonight.
Feel like starting on that transistor scheme today?
Sure.
Fine. I'll have Jim McDonald set you up. And say, you might check with him about a cat. His house usually has a litter or two. His wife has a soft heart for strays.
Okay, I'll get me a cat.
Aw, isn't he sweet?
Hey, Jim said he's almost a year. Just right for mousing.
Well, the traps didn't catch anything in 2 days. Maybe just having the cat around will scare the mice off. Oh, you're beautiful. I'm going to call you Tiger because you're such a ferocious-looking fellow. I love you already. There, down you go. And scare some mice.
You want some help with dinner?
Nope, everything's ready. Mix us a cocktail. What's the matter, Tiger? Oh, he's backing away from something, but what?
Oh, great. Our first cat, and he's afraid of mice.
Oh, come here, Tiger. What's the matter?
Well, he seems to be calming down a little.
Something frightened him.
Well, he's supposed to do the frightening. The sounds haven't been too bad for the past couple of nights, though. You seen anything of Miss Sagamore?
Oh, she dropped by this afternoon with some flowers. Pathetic little violets she said she grew herself. I think they're growing wild all around the property. She talks too much, but she's really very pleasant. That housekeeper gives me the willies, though. I don't know how she stands her.
Time for your tea, Miss Sagamore.
Oh, I don't want it, Margaret.
That doesn't matter. It's time.
Oh,
If things are to work, they must be done exactly. It's always been that way. You know it.
but I still can't see what my tea time has to do with it.
It has always worked. Don't question it. The violets are in the house.
Yes. She didn't seem surprised or anything.
No reason to be surprised over a few violets.
Is it ready yet?
Almost.
I can hardly wait.
You know, they all take time. And some are slower than others. Drink your tea. And I want you to stay in bed tomorrow.
But I was going...
You'll stay in bed tomorrow.
Yes, Margareta. I'll stay in bed.
That's strange. I was sure I closed the house door behind me when I left. Oh, hello, Tiger. Hey, you didn't open the door, did you? Well, it's a good thing I came back for the tape measure. I'll be sure to lock it this time. Oh, Margareta.
Oh, Mrs. Watson.
What are you doing here?
Well, I just came to see if everything was all right, if you needed anything. I am the housekeeper.
I keep my own house, thank you. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't want you or Miss Sagamore coming in here when we're not home.
Oh, I'm sorry if I've upset you, Mrs. Watson. Good morning.
Goodbye.
If there is a way I can be of service, please call.
That chance.
I don't like that woman. The sooner things start working, the better.
It can't be too soon to suit me.
I wish she hadn't surprised me in the cottage. It's just liable to make her too suspicious.
I suppose I was rude, but I didn't like her snooping. And I'm sure that's what it was, snooping.
You want me to speak to Miss Sagamore?
Oh, no, I don't think we'll have any more trouble with Margareta. I let her know how I felt. What's the matter, dear?
Do you notice a funny odor?
No, not really.
Sort of like seaweed.
Well, a little. Not that you've got me thinking about it. But this is Long Island. Nothing but salt air and seaweed.
Yeah, I suppose. I just hadn't noticed it before. Here's your drink.
Thanks. Good grief, my rings.
I've heard of throwing your weight around, but not your rings.
That's never happened before. My engagement and my wedding ring, both. They just slipped off when I reached for the glass.
Here they are.
Oh, they're usually too snug. Why? Look how they slide on my finger. I don't understand it all of a sudden.
Beats me.
I don't see how they could get larger just like that.
You'll have to have a jeweler put those doohickeys on them to make them smaller.
I'd better keep them off for now. I'll lose them if I try to wear them like this.
I have some work to do tonight. I thought it'd be easier to do here. Uh-oh.
There they go again.
Oh, I've given up on Tiger. We're just going to have to live with those noises. Here. Look at this.
Looks like a watch.
No, a tape recorder.
You're kidding. That small?
Oh, this is nothing to what we expect to do. Someday a recorder smaller than a diamond in that ring of yours. This one actually works. Microphone, tape, speaker, all in this little case, no bigger than a pocket watch.
Fascinating. But you have to work. I better get dinner. I'll have my second drink in the kitchen. Oh,
Honey, take it easy.
I'm all right. My right shoe just slipped off when I stood up.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Watson. I hope you don't mind a visit.
No, of course not.
I want to apologize for Margaretta being here yesterday. As I told you, she's getting on in years, and sometimes, well, she's set in her ways. Always has to have someone or something to care for.
Well, I'm sorry if I was rude to her, but I didn't like her being in the house that way.
How are you feeling?
Feeling? Fine. Why?
You're looking a little thinner.
You notice?
Well, I'm afraid so, but, then it's probably just the change, the adjustment to a new life.
I have found that my clothes, my rings are looser.
Well, it's not so bad. Overweight can be a problem.
But I was never... It doesn't matter.
I'm having another party next Saturday night. The last one didn't disturb you, did it?
Oh, no.
Good. One of these days, you and Mr. Watson must come to the ballroom. You particularly. I know you'll find it enchanting someday. You'll see.
Yes. That's very nice of you.
Well, I must go. Margaretta gets nervous when I'm out of her sight for too long. Good day, Mrs. Watson.
Well, let's face it, Peg. We've both got to see a doctor. This weight loss isn't natural.
I know. I'm feeling weaker, too.
My suits are all a size too big. We've been losing weight. Now, Andy wants us to see the company doctor. He says she's great, and we don't know any other.
She?
Yeah, a lady doctor. She has a private practice in town, but she treats all the company employees.
Well, all right. Maybe we'd better. Maybe it's a virus or something. I mean, for both of us to be this way.
Every test is negative, Mr. Watson. No anemia, no tumors, no blood infection, no problem in the digestive tract. Nothing that would produce such a weight loss in you and Mrs. Watson.
Well, it's encouraging, Doctor, to know we're healthy, but we are getting thinner.
Yes, well, the only thing I can suggest is going into the hospital for extended observation.
Oh, no.
I can't do that.
Well, Andy will give you the time off if I feel it's necessary.
I don't see what more you can do. You've made all the tests, and there's nothing wrong.
Oh, there is something wrong, but we have to search further than the lab tests and x-rays. There seems to be no pathological cause for your condition.
Well, I don't want to go into the hospital now.
We'll wait a while. If we keep losing, well, then we may think differently, but it's probably just fatigue. Roy starting the new job and the change for me.
Mm-hmm. That's possible, but look, if the condition persists, I urge you to do it my way.
Oh, I get it. Hello?
Hello, Roy. I know it's 10 o'clock at night, but I've got something strange over here at the lab. Can you come over?
Well, sure. What's up?
It's on that tape in the L43 tape recorder.
Well, the one I brought home the other night?
Yeah, I don't know what you've got in those walls of yours, but they sure aren't mice. I want you to get over here and listen to them.
Hi, Peg.
I hope you don't mind my tagging along, Andy. I'm curious, too.
Not at all. Let's go in the lab. What's the sound, Andy? I was testing the L43 and discovered you must have had it going while you had it home. Yeah, I was showing it to Peg. Whether you knew it or not, you were taping the sounds in your walls. They came in very distinctly. But when I played it back at half speed, it seemed to talk. What? Well, here, listen. Now, this is the sound at normal speed. Now, at half. A human voice. I don't know if it's human, but it is a voice saying something. We can't slow the L43 anymore, but if we re-record and slowed the master tape further, we might understand it.
But what can it be? There's no one behind the wall, unless they're ghosts.
Or coincidence. variable speeds on tape recorders can produce curious sounds.
I'd like to do some more taping in the cottage, Roy, with more refined equipment.
Well, I have no objections.
Well, how about tomorrow night? The sounds get going at nighttime, don't they?
Usually.
I'll bring over the M2400 model. It's the most sensitive recorder we've got.
Okay. Well, there's no harm in experimenting.
If you two insist, then come for dinner, Andy. You can have your fun over brandy. I hope Andy likes sauerbraten. I guess I should have asked.
I think he'll eat anything as long as it's home-cooked and not his usual bachelor fare.
Well, there you are, Tiger. Your dinner's in the corner.
Oh, His Highness finally showed up, huh?
Well, he's not wet. He must have been in the bedroom. Look. Wait, he's got something in his mouth. Oh, I'll bet he finally caught one of the... Oh, what'd he catch?
Well, let's see. What you got, Tiger? Come on, drop it. What is it? Well,
Tiger, that's no way to ask.
it's nothing but a hunk of straw. Oh. Well, there's your seaweed smell.
Well, let's see. It's a little straw doll.
Oh.
I wonder where he found it.
Well, he seems to like it. It's his toy. Look at him play with it.
Well, I've got to look at the potatoes.
Oh, there's Andy. I'll get it.
Hi, Roy. Not too early, I hope.
No, never. Come on in.
Where can I put this tape machine?
Over here on the table. We'll set it up after dinner. Oh, things have been quiet tonight.
Hi, Andy. The cook will be with you for cocktails in a minute.
Yeah, good time. Charming little place here, all right. What's going on up at the main house?
Oh, another of Miss Sagamore's parties, probably.
I thought I heard music up there.
Fix the drinks, Roy. I'll be right in.
Andy?
Scotch is fine.
Something wrong?
Just an odor. I've smelled somewhere before.
Oh, yeah. That's Peg's sauerbraten.
No, it's not that.
What is it, Andy?
Oh, you must have noticed it.
Oh, that damp seaweed smell. Yeah, we have it all the time.
Well, we've gotten used to it. You can't live near the beach without sea smell.
Andy, what's the matter, for heaven's sake?
That's not seaweed. It's straw. An unmistakable odor. And there's only one thing that smells like that. Just exactly like that.
What?
The straw in a voodoo doll.
Things at Sagamore Cottage seem stranger all the time. Noises in the walls, the Watsons' weight problem, and now voodoo in the 1970s on Long Island. Well, they tell me it's not limited to Haiti. But is it really a voodoo doll or just something the cat dragged in? We'll find out when I return shortly with Act 3. Good rentals are hard to come by these days. To get a delightful cottage on Long Island with wall-to-wall carpeting, fireplace, utilities, 2 bedrooms furnished, and all for $200 a month? Well, you've got to expect some drawbacks, like noises in the walls and perhaps voodoo dolls the cat brings in.
Are you serious, Andy?
I had some experience with them when I was on college field training in the West Indies. And there's no smell quite like the straw of a voodoo doll. It's quite unmistakable.
But voodoo here?
Oh, good Lord. That thing Tiger brought in.
It was a hunk of straw.
Shaped like a little doll.
What? Well, the cat had a straw thing in here earlier. We didn't think anything about it.
Where is it?
Well, Tiger was playing with it like a toy. It must be around here someplace.
Well, forget dinner for the moment, please. I must see that thing.
Well, I'll see if Tiger's in the bedroom.
Well, he brought it into the kitchen first. Let's try there, Andy.
Now, you may think I'm making too much of this.
Well, I don't know what to think, but you don't expect me to believe Miss Sagamore and that weirdo maid of hers are bewitching us.
Look, I smell something I don't like. You describe a straw doll the cat found. Now, that's a hex, no matter who's pulling it off.
Somehow, I just can't take this seriously.
Tiger's in the bedroom sleeping, but I can't find that thing. I don't know what he did with it.
You say it's not doing you any harm, Roy. What about your weight loss?
What?
Just tension and fatigue.
Dr. Mason didn't think so. She wanted more tests.
You're suggesting our weight loss is due to a hex?
I suggest you both get out of this cottage as fast as you can. Now, forget the recording we were going to do. Forget looking for the straw thing. Pack up and get out tonight.
Roy, I'm frightened.
And you better be. I told you about the others, Roy.
What of it?
I never told her.
An older man who lived here before, then a young girl after him. Both disappeared, never a trace.
Roy, is that true?
All I know is what Andy tells me.
It's true. How or where they disappeared to, no one knows. But there's something unholy here. And I want you two out of it.
Roy, that odor we thought was seaweed, we first noticed it the day after I surprised Margaretta in the cottage. Do you think...
She was planting the doll here? Could be.
It's been hidden in here all the time, until Tiger found it.
Okay. Let's not lose our scientific heads.
I wouldn't wait, Roy. Just leave. You're paid in advance. Take my apartment. I'll bunk in with Jim McDonough.
Okay, Andy. We'll get out, but one more night's not going to make any difference.
Okay, that's up to you. But you'll leave in the morning?
I'll tell Miss Sagamore. First thing.
Oh, what a heavenly morning. It makes last night seem like a nightmare.
Yeah, I'll go up and tell Miss Sagamore we're leaving.
I'll come.
You don't have to.
You're not leaving me alone.
It's too bad we couldn't get any more tapings last night. Not a sound in the walls.
Frankly, I don't care. I'm sorry to leave this charming cottage. We won't find another one as pretty, but I hope we don't find another one as sinister.
Oh, come on, Peg. I don't think there's anything sinister here. I really don't understand Andy. For a scientist like him to go ape over what he thinks might be voodoo.
That is what frightens me. Andy's a reasonable, logical man, and he's concerned. He's no superstitious kook.
Well, we'll have done with it. Goodbye, Miss Sagamore.
I looked all over for that straw thing this morning. I couldn't find it.
Oh, Tiger probably took it out in the rain and it's gone.
I can't believe neither of them aren't home.
I'll try the door. It's not locked. Miss Sagamore?
Hello?
Still as a tomb.
Miss Sagamore? Should we go in?
Oh, no reason to. I'll leave a note in the cottage.
Well, they're evidently not here. But I would love to see upstairs before we go.
Now who's snooping?
You're right. But let's just take a peek, huh?
Okay. Maybe they're upstairs and didn't hear us. Yeah, I still think we should leave a note.
Miss Sagamore!
This place is like a museum.
Oh, I can't imagine living here. How does she stand it?
I guess in its day it was fantastic. Now it's just old and dingy.
Let's go upstairs. I've just got to see that ballroom. Oh, Roy.
What a room.
Oh, well, there must be hundreds of them.
Is this where she holds her parties?
I don't see how she'd dare with all this china. Hundreds and hundreds of figurines.
But we saw people dancing. There's shadows on the curtains.
Maybe this isn't the same room.
It has to be.
Oh, look. On the table by the window.
The clowns?
Pierrot and Pirouette from the old Italian Commedia dell'arte.
The figures are so lifelike. So smooth.
Oh, I wouldn't touch it if I were you.
Oh, it's a music box. They dance.
Those must have been the shadows we saw against the curtains.
These are Miss Sagamore's party guests?
Oh, she's an old woman lost in her memories and souvenirs.
I think we ought to get going.
These things are all so beautiful. Oh, this table seems to be all fairy tale characters. And over there, a complete English drawing room.
Well, even Bo Peep's sheep look real. Except for the size.
Oh, I'm going to take a chance and hold Bo Peep. Oh, it's just perfect. But no name. Usually the designer's mark is on the bottom. But such perfect features. He sort of looks like Marilyn Monroe, only darker.
What?
What's the matter? You've gone white as a sheet.
Let me see that.
Well, be careful with it.
Can't be.
Roy, what is it, for heaven's sake?
When Andy told me about the girl who had the cottage before us, the one who disappeared, he showed me a picture her parents had sent around. Come on. We've got to get out of here fast. And I mean fast. Hurry. Just hurry. Don't pack. Just get the stuff out of the car as fast as you can.
I'm hurrying. Oh, get out of the way, Tiger. Oh, Roy!
What is it?
In the drawer. Another doll.
Don't touch it.
It wouldn't matter. The spell is cast.
Oh.
How did you get in here?
There is no escape.
Roy, what's happening?
There is no escape.
Roy, I'm shrinking. We're both shrinking.
Peggy, run. Try to get away.
I can't.
The cat! Tiger! It's gigantic! Run! Hide!
There is no escape.
Help me!
You'll be all right. Lucky I got you in here. Sorry I couldn't get your wife in time.
What is this? Where am I?
Behind the baseboard in the bedroom.
What?
You're only 4 inches high, as I am. Margaretta's voodoo works well. I'm sorry about your wife, though. She got to her before I could help.
She?
Margaretta.
I'm done dreaming. I'm in the middle of a nightmare. It's too much listening to Andy.
It is nightmarish. I tried so hard to warn you.
Who are you?
George Dobert's the name. I've been hiding from them for more than a year.
You mean you?
I was one of the former tenants, yes.
I don't believe any of this.
Very well. Look out there, then. There, through the opening in the baseboard.
Good Lord. That's the bedroom. 100 times as big.
Now you believe me. I tried to warn you. I tried to warn that young girl a few months ago. But neither of you could understand my squeaks.
That was you we heard in the walls?
Yes.
Peggy. Where is Peggy?
Margaretta got her before the cat did. That's all they wanted. I don't think they're interested in you. Yet.
I've got to find her. Help her.
Oh, that's impossible. Don't dare venture out.
I'm not staying here if Peggy's in danger.
Roy! Peggy!
It's Andy. Andy, help us.
Roy! Where are you two?
Andy, in here, behind the baseboard. You've got to help us. You've got to find Peggy. Find Peggy.
It's no use, you know. All he can hear are your little squeaks. Little mouse squeaks. Just like you heard from me.
I'm going out there.
No. If you value your life.
My life? Don't be funny. I've got to get to Peggy somehow. I'm not staying here if Peggy's in danger.
Don't. You can't help her. I'll show you how to live in here, how to get food, how to avoid them.
Not a chance. I'm going after Peg.
Stop, Mr. Watson. Don't go out there.
I'm going to find my wife. I don't care about anything else.
Come back, please. I tried to warn you.
Yes?
Miss Sagamore?
Oh, you're from the weapons factory. I remember you.
Oh, forget about our past differences. I want to know what happened to the Watsons.
What happened? What do you...
Don't play games, Miss Sagamore. I was there in the cottage last night. I know about the voodoo doll. And now they're gone.
Gone?
I warned them to get out, but all their things are still in the cottage. They didn't leave of their own accord.
Well, I'm sure I don't know. I don't keep track of my tenants coming and going.
Okay, Miss Sagamore. Have it your way. But you haven't heard the end of this. They were friends of mine. And I'm following this one up.
You should have let me handle him.
Perhaps I will. He was always a bother, and now it appears he's becoming troublesome. Besides, I do need a taller Louis XIV for my Marie. Is she ready?
Here.
Margareta. She's perfect. One of your best to date.
I'm pleased with it myself. The glaze is particularly good, I think.
Her, Margareta. Her. Not it. My Marie Antoinette. My beautiful Marie Antoinette. Your court is waiting, my dear. Over here, by the window. And soon we'll have a nice, tall, handsome Louis XIV for you.
Well, at least this Marie Antoinette won't lose her head, unless, of course, she happens to fall to the floor, which seems unlikely under Miss Sagamore's watchful eye and loving care. Her figurine collection is her life. I suppose for Peggy Watson, it was her fate. She ended as she did for two reasons, really. The first, she was the spitting image of Marie Antoinette. The second, she made the mistake of renting Sagamore Cottage. I'll be back shortly. And there lies our tale. Except for one thing that bothers me a little. Tiger. Now that Roy and Peggy won't be around to care for him, he's going to find it tough going. I do hope someone remembers to feed him, poor kitten. He hasn't had a thing since Roy. Our cast included Bob Caliban, Carmen Matthews, Janet Waldo, Bryna Rayburn, and Robert Maxwell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I am the resurrection and the life, saith the Lord. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live.
What's happened? I can't open my eyes. Whose voice is that? Sounds like my commanding officer.
And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. I know that my Redeemer liveth.
Those are the words of the burial service. Who are they burying?
And though his body be destroyed, yet shall I see God.
That huge explosion. That's it. An enemy shell must have hit the frame of the shed Ransom and I were standing on, just as I was about to pull the trigger of my rifle.
The Lord gave and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. May the Lord receive the soul of Jerome Searing.
They're burying me.
Amen.
No. It must not be.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Radio Mystery Theater presents Come In. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. She is the most famous woman in the world. And yet practically nothing is known about her. Uncounted millions are familiar with her unforgettable face, are haunted by her smile and the look in her eyes. Yes, she is the most famous and the most mysterious woman who ever lived. That's how it has been for the past 500 years. And that is how it shall be till the very end of time.
Don't move. Don't move. I've found it. You have found what, Mr. Leonardo?
The smile. With a few strokes of the brush, I have discovered the secret of immortality.
What does that mean?
It means that we shall never die.
Well, I'm not sure I should like that. After a while, everyone we know will be dead. We would find ourselves in a world of strangers.
My dear Mona Lisa, we shall live forever, whether you like it or not.
Our mystery drama, Why Is This Lady Smiling?, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars John Vickery. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The most famous, the most popular, and perhaps the finest painting in the world is the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. You are captured immediately by the haunting smile, the unforgettable eyes. For more than 500 years, she has fired the imagination of writers, composers, philosophers, and poets. And yet, the world's most famous painting remains the most mysterious as well. For no one can fathom the meaning of that smile. There is a secret that is hidden deep in the heart, the spirit of the woman that seems to want to reveal itself. And yet, we are unable to discover it. Shall it always elude us? If only we could ask the great master, Leonardo, himself.
You can ask. I can't assure you of an answer, but ask. Ask. By all means, ask. My name is Leonardo da Vinci. I am probably the greatest man who ever lived. As you can readily see, I am not the most modest. But what is modesty if not the cowardly conceit of the second rate? One fine day in the spring of the year 1498, I was strolling across the Piazza di Signore in Florence when I was suddenly stopped.
Leonardo da Vinci?
And what if I am?
I am Francesco del Giocondo.
Yes?
My good friends call me Zanobi.
Do they?
That is because my full name is Francesco di Bartolomeo di Zanobi del Giocondo. I am in the silk business.
I see.
And I am quite prosperous.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
I have a wife.
You have a wife?
A very young and very beautiful wife. We have recently been married. Her name is Lisa.
Ah, Mona Lisa.
She is my third wife.
Your third? You are indeed an optimist.
Oh, the other two died, the poor creatures. One of the fever, the other in childbirth. They were the wives of my youth. Lisa is the wife of my middle age.
Tell me, Monsieur Zanobi, how shall this knowledge of your affairs enrich my life?
You cannot guess, Signor Leonardo? You, who are among the greatest painters of our age? I was wondering if I might commission you to paint her portrait.
I was tempted to dismiss him out of hand. I'd had my fill of fat nouveau riche merchants who peep over your shoulder and criticize every stroke of the brush. But my purse dangled too lightly from my belt. I couldn't afford to turn him down. But neither could I afford to acquiesce too quickly. I'm not sure I have the time, Monsieur Zanobi.
Signor Leonardo, my wife is quite young. She has a very simple face. How long should it take to paint her? I'm sure you could dash the thing off in a few days.
A few days?
Very well, a week?
Messer Francesco di Bartolomeo di Zanobi del Giocondo, permit me to pass.
Messer Leonardo, please, I implore you, wait. What did I say? I beg you, do not be angry with me.
I shall paint her portrait for 500 ducats.
500?
In gold.
Such a sum would ruin me.
There are painters who will work for less. Good day to you, Mr. Zanobi.
250.
As a matter of fact, there's a most promising young man, Buonarroti.
300.
Michelangelo Buonarroti. He wouldn't do such a bad job.
I will give you 325.
Monsieur Zenobi, please understand, I do not wish to paint your wife's portrait. Art is long. Life is short.
350?
Why should I waste precious time painting the wife of a silk merchant? For what? Mere money? I will instead do a portrait of one of our holy saints on the wall of a church, and my soul shall receive its reward in heaven.
375. Not one penny more.
I'll take it. I tell you this part of the story because the very first thing you should know about the Mona Lisa is the fact that I almost didn't paint it. The truth is, I was quite busy. I wasn't merely a painter and sculptor like, say, that pushy and precocious young Michelangelo. I was also an architect, an engineer, a botanist, an inventor. But getting back to the Mona Lisa. A few days later, her husband brought the lady to my studio.
Signor Leonardo, may I present my wife, Lisa.
How do you do?
My dear, this is Leonardo da Vinci.
And now that you have brought her, Mrs. Zenobi, you may leave her and call for her at 4 this afternoon.
Why can't I stay?
You would be in the way.
I can't think of any occasion when a woman's husband would be in the way.
And I can think of 3. When she's having an affair, when she's giving birth, and when she is sitting for her portrait, which symbolically is a combination of the first 2. And now, Mrs. Zenobi, shall you excuse us?
Leonardo da Vinci, I understand your position. I would never dream of telling you how to apply your paint to your canvas. However...
However...
She has a very nice smile. You can see it.
Yes?
It's a most charming smile, lovely, enchanting. Therefore, I would like for you to incorporate that smile into the portrait. As a matter of fact, I insist on it.
Do you indeed? And what other instructions do you have for me?
Actually, none. But I feel that as long as I am paying for the painting, it belongs to me.
No, Monsieur Zenobi. You will pay for the painting. It will repose in your domicile. It shall become a part of your estate. But it shall always belong to me. And now, sir, you will be good enough to leave us. I sat down to look at her. She was like any one of thousands of Italian girls, dark, slim, with clear skin and regular features. She was reasonably pretty in a rather ordinary way. But one thing I disliked at sight, and that was her smile. How could he consider it a lovely, charming, enchanting smile? It was vacuous and affected. First thing I had better do would be to get rid of it. Well now, Mona Lisa, tell me all about yourself.
What do you mean, Messer Leonardo?
Exactly what I said. Tell me who you are. Tell me your story.
My story? I don't have a story.
My dear, every human being has a story. And I must know your story, my dear Mona Lisa.
Why?
Because it reveals to me and inspires me to paint that part of you which I cannot see.
Aren't you supposed to paint only that part which can be seen?
No. It is the mission of the painter to illuminate the soul. Now, tell me the story of your life.
My life. Well, I was born the daughter of Antonio di Noldo Gherardini. My mother's name was Serafina. She is dead. My father was a merchant, and he lost all his money. He was unable to provide me with a dowry. But Messer Zenobi wanted to marry me anyhow. My aunt raised me. She was very strict. We would go to church a great deal. Oh, I had a dog named Beppe, and a cat, Gilda.
Yes.
That is my story.
It's a rather short story.
I have had a short life.
That smile of yours.
Yes?
Do you realize you've been smiling since you came here?
Have I?
You mean you don't know that you're smiling?
If you say I am, Messer Leonardo.
Oh, don't take my word for it. Look in the glass. Here.
Oh, yes.
Is there something funny about me?
Oh, no.
About this room?
No.
Are you thinking something funny?
No.
What are you thinking of?
Nothing, Messer Leonardo.
Then if you are seeing nothing funny, and you hear nothing funny, and you are thinking nothing funny, why are you smiling?
I don't know.
Then don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't smile. In all honesty, you look rather silly when you smile. Now, can you take it off your face? Please? Yes, what is it?
I don't know how.
You don't know how to what?
Stop smiling.
That's impossible. There's nothing to it. All you have to do is close your mouth. Compress your lips. Watch me. Like this. Well, go ahead. You do it.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. My aunt would beat me when I was little. Take that impertinent smile off your face, you impudent girl. It wasn't my fault. I couldn't do it. And my father, he said, you mustn't go about grinning at people, child. It isn't polite. Well, the only person who ever liked my smile was Zenobia del Giocondo. And he says that is why he married me.
You say you can't stop smiling.
That is so.
In that event, I'll try to paint you without it. But that was easier said than done. I made some sketches. None of them seemed to satisfy me. The fact was, I simply couldn't picture her without the smile. And I couldn't stand her with the smile. The days went by. I was putting nothing down on the canvas. And, of course, friend husband gave me no rest.
It has been 6 weeks.
6 weeks since when?
Since I commissioned the portrait.
Ah, yes.
And I even paid you in advance.
And I even gave you a receipt.
So why isn't the painting finished?
Because I haven't finished it.
I understand you haven't even started it.
I work on it every day.
Signor Leonardo, my wife spends 4, 5, even 6 hours each afternoon in your studio.
Naturally.
Well?
Yes, Monsieur Zenobia. What is it you wish to say?
I wish I hadn't paid you in advance.
We would have an encounter like this one practically every day. And then, suddenly, one afternoon, something happened.
Eureka! Eureka, Mona Lisa!
Are you speaking to me, Mr.
Yes,
Leonardo?
Eureka!
What does that mean?
It means I have found it.
You found what?
The key. The secret of the smile. With a few strokes of the brush, I have discovered immortality.
What does that mean?
It means, my dear Mona Lisa, that we shall live forever.
We know that they do. Mona Lisa del Giocondo, the model, and Leonardo da Vinci, the artist, will never die as long as art exists in the world. But what we don't know is how Leonardo discovered the secret of the smile. And that, perhaps, is what shall be revealed to us in Act 2 shortly.
The kids like dogs.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Armor hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
What kind of kids love Armor hot dogs?
Big kids, little kids, kids who climb on rocks.
Fat kids, skinny kids.
Even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs.
Armor hot dogs.
Because kids love to
neighbors are dropping by. Summer fun's in store. With picnic time and camping time, it's country time for sure. Before you all get thirsty, here's a tip that should be made. Get a drink that tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time, country time.
With lots of hot weather, barbecues, and picnics ahead, get down to your store for plenty of country time lemonade-flavored drinks.
Tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade.
There's no doubt about it. Many Californians believe some foreign manufacturers are building good cars. But at Lincoln Mercury, we're willing to demonstrate our confidence in our quality with 2 years free scheduled maintenance and 2 years free limited warranty on Lynx, LN7, Capri, Zephyr, and Cougar sedan and wagon. For 2 years or 24,000 miles, whichever comes first, virtually all you'll pay for is gas. Naturally, accidents, abuse, tires, and fluids between maintenance intervals aren't covered. Plus, you'll get an 8% cash bonus off the base vehicle sticker price direct from Lincoln Mercury. With the cash bonus, a base model Lynx would be sticker priced at $880 less than Toyota Tercel Liftback and $2,269 less than Honda Accord. Limit 1 per customer. There really is a lot more going for you at your Southern California Lincoln Mercury dealer. Hurry, offer ends June 6th.
The greatest mystery in the world is not some shocking unsolved murder or disappearance. It is of all things a smile. A smile on the face of a woman. It is a smile fraught with meaning, but no one can be sure of exactly what it means. Even the two people most intimately concerned with the subject. Mona Lisa del Giocondo and Leonardo da Vinci.
You say we shall live forever, Mr. Leonardo?
Yes, our fame will live forever.
Oh.
Now, come over here.
Yes?
Look. Look at your portrait. Well, Mona Lisa?
But that isn't me.
It isn't.
I don't look like that. Well, yes, I do. I look exactly like that. But that isn't my smile.
It is now, yes, Mona Lisa. I stumbled onto it. It was an accident. A divine accident. A gift from heaven. My hand, it moved upward suddenly. Why, how, I don't know. And see...
Monsieur Zenobi will not like that.
And why won't he like it?
I don't know.
Do you like it?
No. No, I don't think I like it.
Why not?
I'm afraid.
Of what?
I can't say.
Sit. We have a great deal more to do.
That smile, it isn't really me.
But it is. It's the way I see you. Yes, it was the way I saw her. Suddenly I wanted to surround her with water and mountainous rocks, as if she were some latter-day Venus who rose from the foam.
Signor Leonardo.
At your service.
But you are not at my service. You keep putting me off.
These things take time. Rome was not, as you know, built in a day.
But that was a city. This is merely a simple portrait.
Merely?
The days become weeks, then months. It is now almost a year.
Monsieur Zenobi, when one is so deeply committed to a project, one simply loses track of time.
Signor Leonardo, I try to be a good fellow, but I do not understand. What are you doing?
What was I doing, indeed? And even as I asked the question, I knew the answer. I didn't want to let go of the painting. I didn't want to finish. I was enthralled by that smile, even though I knew there was nothing behind it. Even though I knew I had manufactured it myself. Still, when I looked at it, I believed... What did I believe? At any rate, I was in the wrong. Basically, the painting was complete. The face was finished. I told Zenobia he could see it that afternoon. He came at 4. He looked at his wife. He looked at the portrait. He kept looking from one to the other for a while. And then he said...
It's very good.
Thank you.
One little thing.
Yes?
The smile.
What about the smile?
Could you... I believe you artists use the expression, paint it out.
But you told me to be sure to paint it in.
I changed my mind.
But you said it was a nice smile, a charming smile, lovely and enchanting.
There is nothing nice, charming, lovely, or enchanting about the smile in the portrait.
There isn't?
You know there is not, Leonardo da Vinci. I do not like that smile.
Why not?
I don't know why not.
Surely there must be a reason.
It's indecent.
I beg your pardon.
It strips her. She stands naked before the world. It is lewd. It is immoral.
What are you saying?
You see, in my youth, I was a sailor. And I heard tales of the sirens who sat on the rocks and who lured unwary seamen to their deaths. Now, I never believed those stories until this moment. But I do now.
Really?
You have transformed her into just such a siren. She could lure me to my death. See what the smile does to her face. It changes her into an alluring and seductive vampire. No, Signor Renato. You will remove that hellish smile.
I will not be told how to paint.
I will not accept that abomination.
You paid for it.
Keep the painting. And keep the money. I will keep my wife. Lisa, we are leaving.
But Mr. Leonardo is not finished with the portrait.
We are finished with Leonardo.
Now, you must understand that many things were happening at this time. There was constant war in Italy. The cities would fight among themselves, and foreign invaders would sweep down from the north to add to the carnage. During the next 4 years, I was rarely in Florence, but my adopted son, Francesco Melzi, would show visitors through my studio. When I returned, finally, all of Florence was talking about the Mona Lisa. And then I had a visitor.
Mr. Leonardo.
Ah, Mona Lisa. Won't you be seated?
Thank you.
Actually, there is more I can do on the painting.
If you will permit me to say so, Mr. Leonardo, you have done too much already. Please, I beg of you. Is there something we can do with that painting?
What do you suggest?
I would suggest that you destroy it.
Destroy it? But why?
Why?
It's a beautiful painting, isn't it?
Yes.
It shows you as a beautiful woman.
Yes.
All Florence is talking about it.
That, Mr. Leonardo, is the problem.
Why should it be a problem? You're famous.
I'm too famous for my own good.
How is that possible?
As an artist, you couldn't hope to understand.
But I am more than just an artist. I am also a man.
And I am more than just a subject for your paintbrush. I am also a woman.
I have always seen you as a woman.
Then please, do not destroy my happiness.
Mona Lisa, I assure you...
Mr. Leonardo, I am the daughter of a threadbare aristocrat. We Gherardinis trace our lineage back to the patrician families of ancient Rome.
But what does this have to do with my painting?
Be patient with me. I was patient with you. As I was growing up, we lived on pretensions. We lived on hope. But while hope may make a fine breakfast, it is a scanty and unsatisfying supper. The fate of my family was reposed in me. If only I could make a wealthy match. And then he came along. Francesco di Bartolomeo di Zenobi del Giocondo, to rescue the Gherardinis. He fell in love with me. Do not destroy that love.
still don't see how...
He hates me now.
Hate? I can't believe that.
Well, let me say, he fears me.
But why?
And soon that fear will breed doubt and fester further into suspicion. And finally erupt into hatred. It must.
I ask again, why?
Are you unaware of your powers, Messer Leonardo? You have transformed me into someone else.
Into whom?
I don't know. It all depends on whom you ask. My husband now. Do you know what happened when we left your studio that day, 4 years ago? Well, let me tell you, because that is when it all began. We walked to our home in silence. We sat down to our dinner in silence. We ate in silence. Finally, I said to him, "Why are you angry with me?"
I am not angry. I am not angry.
Have I displeased you in some way?
No. What is the matter with the wine?
The wine?
Yes, the wine. Taste it.
I find it's excellent.
It is?
Yes. It has a most delicate and subtle flavor.
Which is to say that it is too delicate and subtle for a boorish, vulgar, nourish peasant like me.
Oh, Zenobi, I never said that.
You have said it every day since our marriage. You have said it with that mocking smile.
Zenobi, you always loved my smile. How many times have you told me, Carissima, I fell in love with your lovely, charming, enchanting smile.
I never saw your smile until this afternoon.
Oh, Zenobi, that isn't my smile.
It isn't?
No, it's Leonardo's.
But it's on your face.
Because he put it there.
And where did he find it?
He found it, I suppose he found it in his artist's imagination.
Shall I tell you where he found it?
Please, Zenobi.
He found it in your heart, your spirit, in your soul.
Oh, it isn't true. He just placed that smile on my face.
Because it belongs there. With his artist's eye, he could divine the truth.
What truth?
To my face, you presented that sweet, simpering, innocent grin. But when my back was turned to the rest of the world, you demonstrated the truth. Your patrician's contempt for the commoner you were forced to marry.
I was not forced.
No? Your father, your aunt, the rest of the tribe, they did not push you into it?
I was raised to believe that a girl must obey her father's wishes.
Aha. Again, you admit it. You didn't love me when we were married. And that is true, isn't it? That is true. Say it is true.
It's true.
Finally.
What girl loves her husband before they are married? We do as we are told. And if our parents have chosen wisely, love comes later. It did for me.
No. Your true feelings are in that smile.
No, Zenobi.
This is foul wine. I will not drink it. Get it out of my sight.
Giulietta! Come quickly.
Why are you calling Giulietta?
She's my maid.
Oh, you cannot clear the table yourself. Your aristocratic hands are too tender for common household toil. Well, we will see about that.
I find this difficult to believe.
I notice you do not say impossible, Messer Leonardo.
He actually mistreats you?
There are times when he behaves as if nothing is wrong between us, and he is kind and loving. And suddenly he will fly into a rage. Last night I was terrified.
Why?
Because he was in his counting room, very late, and I had come down to see if he was well. He was sitting at his table. I saw before him a pair of pistols.
Who is there?
It is I.
You. Good. You see what I have before me?
Zenobi, why?
These pistols. This pair of pistols. I have a question that I keep asking myself. Should I use one?
What are you saying?
And if I use one. And whom? You or me? Of course, my dear Lisa, I could use one of them for each of us.
We have a sudden intimation of violence, but we shouldn't be at all surprised. Those were turbulent times, and it was not at all unusual to solve a problem with a bullet, a thrust of a knife, or a dose of poison. What is that you say? How light today? Well, the third act is approaching shortly. How much of our knowledge of history comes to us through art? All the great heroes and heroines of the ancient and medieval worlds have been presented to us by the painter and the sculptor, which means that we see them through someone else's eyes. In our story, we don't know what the Mona Lisa del Giocondo looked like. All that has come down to us is the vision of Leonardo da Vinci.
All Florence is laughing at me.
No.
Oh, not to my face, but behind my back. Why did you do this to me, Lisa?
But what did I do to you, Zenobia?
Why did you reveal yourself to that Leonardo? Your true self.
You have always known my true self.
Do not deny it. To him, you showed your true nature.
Please, Zenobia.
Could you not have kept it to yourself?
Zenobia, my true nature is filled with love for you.
No, you're lying. You despise me.
I swear to you.
Out.
Let me talk to
Out
you.
before I...
No, Zenobia, don't. You want to kill me?
Had I wanted to kill you, that bullet would have pierced your brain. It was a warning. Out. Out before I pick up the other pistol. And this time...
No.
He fired at you?
Yes.
My poor girl. Well, what's to be done?
I was thinking...
I know. You've already told me what you were thinking. You want me to destroy the portrait.
I will pay you.
My good woman, I am not for hire as an assassin.
Assassin?
What else? Look at this painting. Look at her. Isn't she a living, breathing, vital woman? A work of art to make every other painter tremble and lose heart. And they come up here to see her. She lives. And you want me to kill her.
Oh, Mr. Leonardo, I see your point, and I cannot quarrel with it. Oh, well, perhaps you need not destroy her. Just make sure no one gets to see her.
And how am I to do that?
You might hide her away.
In other words, place her in a prison.
Well...
That would be even worse than death.
But, Mr. Leonardo, what is to become of me? How much longer can I go on living this way?
You must make peace somehow with your husband.
But I try to do that all the time. Each time I succeed in winning back his affection, his sister storms in, and I lose it again.
His sister?
Mona Caterina. She's always hated me.
Why?
She hated all of his wives. After his second one died, she believed he was finished with marriage and that her children would inherit his fortune. But then he married me. She has never forgiven me. And all this she sees as a heaven-sent opportunity.
Is there nothing that can be done about this woman?
Well, she's quite convincing. But perhaps he wants to believe her. Besides, she allows him no peace. Night and day she's in the house. I'm sure she's there now. I even know what she's saying. First, she is remarking on my absence. And where is the Mona Lisa this fine afternoon, brother?
Where? In church.
A likely story.
When she says she goes to church, she goes to church.
She never used to go to church so often. Why now?
Caterina, be quiet. I have enough agony as it is.
She goes there to show herself. She goes there to smile, that infamous smile. The very smile that has made you the laughingstock of Florence.
I do not want to hear another word. Do you hear me? Enough.
May I ask, Mona Lisa, why do you go to church so often these days?
Because I am troubled.
In a situation such as yours, truly only he can help you.
And he already has.
Good. How?
He has directed me here.
Here? Why?
I am here because the thought was placed in my mind. Go to Messer Leonardo da Vinci. He will know how to rescue you.
But I am only a humble painter.
You may be a painter, Messer Leonardo, but you are far from humble. And how you boast of your talents, engineer, doctor, architect, inventor, the list is almost endless. And all those claims are true. You are the foremost man of the day. If you can't help me, then indeed, I'm lost.
I'll try to think of something. Meanwhile, Mona Lisa, go home.
I can't go home.
Why not?
I never know when he will be seized by a fit of drunken rage and kill me.
Well, where can you stay?
I suppose I shall have to stay here.
Here?
I have nowhere else to go.
Well, you can't stay here.
Messer Leonardo, you placed me in this predicament, and you must get me out of it.
There was no way I could convince her to leave. What could I do? I couldn't throw her out. And I must admit, there was a certain justice to her claim. I looked at the portrait. This was the cause of all the trouble. Trouble? Why did it have to be trouble? That face, that smile. Why do they have to be the face and the smile of a siren? They could just as easily belong to a saint. Father Giorgio Malfitano had a small chapel just across the Ponte Vecchio on the other side of the Arno. He was an old friend.
Yes, my son. I came as quickly as these old bones would allow. Tell me, are you troubled?
No, Father. I'm filled with joy.
Then why do you wish to see me?
Father Giorgio, it is true what the wise men say. When the cup of life is full and brimming with flavor, we never trouble ourselves to say thank you to him from whom all blessings flow. It's only when we are draining the bitter dregs that we beg for his aid. I have decided to reverse that state of affairs. Father, I wish to give thanks now.
That is most worthy of you, my son.
I have painted this portrait of a woman. What do you think of it?
What do I think? I am no authority on art.
Now, consider, is there not a glow, a radiance that seems to surround the face?
Yes.
And the smile. What do you think of the smile?
It is a most unusual smile.
Do you know what that smile seems to say?
It seems to be a most happy smile, Leonardo.
And why, Father? Can it be that the woman has suddenly realized the infinite power and goodness of the heavenly forces that guide our destinies?
Yes, it could be.
I see her face, Father, on the west wall of your chapel. For many years I have wanted to paint a mural. With your permission, of course.
A mural? By the great Leonardo, in my humble place of worship. Oh, that would indeed be an honor.
Then you approve?
My son, of course.
She shall be the central figure, surrounded by a happy family, a domestic scene of great but humble contentment.
My son, our poor chapel has no means with which to reward you.
Oh, my reward shall come in heaven. And now...
Yes?
The face of this woman. Since she actually exists, it may be necessary to get permission to paint it.
Permission? Why should she object?
She makes no objection, Father. But the lady has a husband. Husbands have been known to be rather difficult at times when it comes to certain affairs. And so, Father, I was wondering if you could persuade this particular husband to permit his wife to be portrayed on the mural.
But, why should he object?
I'm sure he won't, especially after you explain to him that this face of angelic beauty and purity may bring about the salvation of the entire city of Florence. The good Father Giorgio went to call on Zenobi del Giocondo. And I must tell you that before the sun set that afternoon, the silk merchant burst into my studio.
Signor Leonardo, have you heard the news? Father Giorgio wants Lisa to pose for a mural in the chapel. But of course you would know all about that.
Yes.
Leonardo, how did this miracle occur?
The father is an old friend. He'd come up to the studio for a visit, and he saw the portrait of Mona Lisa. And he said, "Never, Leonardo, never have I seen a face of such angelic beauty and purity."
He looked at the painting, and he said that?
Of course. Will you look at the painting? See? Isn't it obvious?
Certainly. I have always seen it in her face, which is why I married her in the first place.
Both Father Giorgio and I agreed further that we have never seen such a holy light illumine the face of any living woman.
Yes. Oh, how you have captured it, Leonardo da Vinci. The portrait in the mural. It will be like this one.
Just like this one.
The same face?
The same face.
And the smile. You must not forget the smile. That smile. How it transforms us all. When shall you begin the mural, Leonardo?
Within a month or two, Mrs. Zenobi. Certainly before the end of the year. I never began that mural. In a month or two, she was dead. She died of the plague that swept through all of Italy that year. He lived on for many years. As for the portrait, I sold it to the King of the French, Francis I, for 5,000 florins. Today, it's not for sale at any price. But that's how it is for artists. We were born to make other men rich. But that's the way of the world, isn't it?
The way of the world. How little some of the basics change. Mona Lisa del Giocondo died of the plague sometime before the year 1500 in the city of Florence. But she lives to this day. Her face is as vital and as vibrant.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Enter our mansion of mystery. And it's mystery we have in store for you today, in a house nestled in the pleasant English countryside. The house we are to visit is not a brooding castle, nor is it set on one of those windy and cheerless moors that Britain is so famous for. It's a modest two-story cottage, high on a rise that overlooks the tiny hamlet of Salford below. The residents of the town give it a wide berth, even though no one has lived in it for more than 2 years. And 2 young men who rented it discovered why.
What the devil is that noise, Mark?
Oh, it sounds as though it's coming from up there.
Look.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
A rat. It's as big as a tabby cat.
Look at the eyes, Brian. Look at the eyes.
Our mystery drama, The Judge's House, is based on a story by Bram Stoker and was written especially for the Radio Mystery Theater by Bob Juran. It stars Gordon Gould and Lloyd Batista. I'll return shortly with Act One. Picturesque English country houses have been immortalized in paintings and photographs, particularly in travel posters, luring visitors to jolly old England. Often, though, a house that looks so quaint from the outside can harbor strange vibrations inside, particularly when they take on the characters of the owner. Such was the Judge's house. But we'll arrive there shortly. Let Mark Mason, a young American in England, tell us what happened.
I often wonder how things might have turned out if I hadn't gone to England that spring of '69. I wouldn't have these nightmares of the years. I went to England at the invitation of Brian Stokes, a fellow I met when we were both doing graduate work at Stanford University in California. We planned to write a monograph together on abnormal psychology, and he suggested I join him in England for the 2 months we thought it would take to write it. We were both filled with excitement the day I arrived at his tiny flat in Liverpool.
Mark, it's great to see you again. What a time we'll have.
Oh, I can't wait to see the Liverpool sights.
Oh, we won't be working here, Mark. Too many distractions. I've rented a cottage at Salford. Complete privacy, the agent said. Hasn't been lived in for 2 years. But he said he'd clean it up a bit. Got it for a song. You look disappointed.
Where is this Salford?
About 100 kilometers east of the city. Lovely village. Quiet and remote. Just what we need to work.
Well, when do we start?
We'll motor up Saturday. So that leaves us 2 days here to make a tourist out of you. Freshen up, and we'll take in some of the nightlife you've always been chasing after. There'll be precious little in Salford, I'm afraid. This is it. Charming little place, don't you think?
Oh, it's like every picture of an English cottage I've ever seen. All it needs is the hollyhocks.
A bit early for those yet. I'm dying to see inside.
What? You mean you haven't seen inside?
The front was enough to convince me. Besides, the agent assured me it was just what we'd want. Hello. I think that's him coming out the front door.
Hello. I see you made it all right.
Come on, Mark. Let's go in.
You made good time from Liverpool. Didn't expect you till after 4.
Roads were good. This is my friend from the USA, Mark Mason. Mr. Sheffield.
How'd you do?
Nice to meet you.
Place is all tight and tidy. I had a woman in straightening up the past 2 days, and I lit a fire for you. Makes things a bit cheery.
Very thoughtful.
What is that on the roof? A bell tower?
Oh, yes. Yes, the bell's still there, as a matter of fact. Here we go now. The furniture's a bit stodgy, but serviceable.
Ooh, that's some fireplace. Oh, it must be 8 feet across.
9 to be exact. I had a good supply of wood put round back. You'll need it.
It couldn't be better. Oh, and look. This must be the bell rope.
That's what it is. It's attached through that hole in the ceiling and up to the tower.
Well, let's give it a tug.
No, don't.
Something the matter?
It, might startle the village.
Oh, is that bad?
But they're a bit superstitious, you know. The villagers are afraid of this house. At one time, it belonged to a Judge Harrison Schelling. There he is, in that portrait over the fireplace. Ever heard of him?
Schelling. No. Was he famous?
Infamous is the word.
Oh?
He was known as the hanging judge. He sent more people to the gallows than any other 10 judges put together.
Oh, nice guy.
He was really hated and feared. The reason I asked you not to ring the bell is because the judge, so the story goes, would ring it on the day of every hanging he ordered.
Ugh.
He must have been a fiend to take such delight in such a macabre custom.
Well, he's not still around, is he?
Oh, no. He died 30 years ago. His son was living here until he died, and now the grandson wants to be rid of the place.
Well, but why are the villagers still on edge? I think very few of them were around when the old boy was handing out his hanging orders.
Well, that's true, but in these small villages, Mr. Mason, legend dies hard. They all believe the judge's spirit is still here in Salford. If that bell were to ring, well...
They might think someone was going to die.
Precisely.
Now, we won't do anything to increase their fears, like ringing the bell. He's a rather handsome man, don't you think?
In a stern sort of way, yes. Yeah, it's a good portrait. Done in his robes, seated in a high-backed chair. Ooh, every inch the judge. And those eyes, they pierce right through you.
There's no phone, I'm afraid, but if you want one...
Not on your life. There's no one we'd want to call, and we don't want to be disturbed.
Oh, then I guess that's that. I have your check for the rent, and if there's anything you need, just pop round to my cottage.
Yes, thanks very much. We'll freshen up, then walk into the village tonight for a bite. We passed a nice-looking pub on the way up.
Oh, yes, Andy Maugham's place. Nothing better between Liverpool and Manchester.
Decent-looking place.
It's terrific. Looks exactly like my idea of an English pub.
And so it should. That's precisely what it is.
Welcome, gents. Table for two right here.
Thanks.
Bit of a chill tonight.
Indeed. Brandy for me?
The same.
Will you be wanting to eat?
Yes, later.
Travelling through, are you?
Oh, no. We'll be staying here for a while. We've rented the judge's house.
You what?
My friend and I are working on a paper together. We'll be living in the judge's house.
You're not serious.
Oh, we know. The agent told us about...
Oh, McKenna. What does he know? Lads, you mustn't stay up there. Not on your life.
Well, the place suits us just fine.
What did McKenna tell you?
That you all think the judge's spirit haunts the town.
Aye. We don't think. We know. I'll be back with your brandy in a jiff and a bit of advice along with it.
Everyone's looking at us.
Always that way when strangers come in. But I guarantee they'll be staring harder when old Andy tells them what we're up to. Makes it more of an adventure. Flaunting superstition right in their faces.
There you are, boys. 2 brandies. Now, if I might just sit down a moment. Listen. I know you don't want to hear this, but...
On the contrary. It makes our position all the more exciting.
I wouldn't make light of it, sir.
Oh, go ahead.
It's true. The old fiend spirit still haunts the hills of Salford. We've got proof.
Really?
It's been no coincidence that every time there's been a death in Salford for the past 2 years, since the house was empty, the bell in the tower rang. Rang on the day the person died, before they died.
But who'd ring the bell?
The judge, lad. The judge. He's still up there. Mark me.
Suppose it was the wind swinging the bell.
Oh, come on now. What do you take me for? There was no wind the first time and any other time. That first day, we all remember it. I'll tell you. One clear morning, the bell starts ringing and ringing.
What makes you think it was the judge's ghost?
We all ran up to see who was pulling the bell rope. Thought it might be kids on a prank, you know.
And you saw the judge?
No. We peered in the window, and the rope was swinging like mad, and the bell was ringing. but there was nobody in the room. Who else but the ghost of the judge could have been pulling that rope? I tell you, there was no one there.
And then someone died?
Aye. Old Tally. Been sick with pneumonia for 2 days. Died that night. And then there was Mrs. Allen. Next time the bell rang, she tripped over a cat, hit her head, and that was that.
Well, I guess you'd have no reason to lie about it. I suppose this did happen.
4 times.
Did anyone die without the bell ringing?
Not in the past 2 years.
Since the judge's son died and left the house empty?
Right.
Then the bell ringing doesn't really cause the deaths.
Of course not. But how does the old monster know when to ring it? Always when someone is going to die.
Have you thought about going up and dismantling the bell? Well, that would put an end to it.
If you could get a man to go near that place.
Well, we'll be living there. We'll have a look.
You're still going to stay there? After what I just told you?
Of course.
I can't believe it. Well, I won't hang on my conscience whatever happens to you. You don't want to believe me? That's your business.
Mark, do you think he was pulling our leg about the house?
No, he seems serious enough.
But it's so far-fetched. Ghosts don't pull bell ropes. I rather think your theory about the wind might have some substance.
Perhaps. But there's a wind tonight and not a sound from the bell.
Let's have a look at it from inside.
Now?
Why not? We have a flash. There must be a way up from the upper floor.
All right, why not?
There. That small ladder going up to the trap door. That's got to be it.
You want to go first?
Here goes. The thing's probably rusted shut by now. Hope I can budge it.
Any luck?
Yes. There it goes.
Can you see it?
Oh, the bell's enclosed in a housing. Wind couldn't get at it. Not a big one either. Looks like the dinner bell they used to ring at prep school.
Want to take off the rope and give the villagers a break?
Should I?
Well, maybe not. We better not. Brian, what are you doing? Stop that thing.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it, Mark. I'm coming down. The damn thing just started clanging.
Then someone is down there in the living room, pulling that bell rope.
Someone or something is pulling the bell rope. Certainly not one of the villagers who fear the judge's house. Certainly not the judge who sits in his high-backed chair staring out from his portrait. We'll go downstairs with Mark and Brian to learn just what's going on when I return shortly with Act 2. The bell the old judge used to ring on execution day of victims he had sentenced begins to ring of its own accord. Or so it seems, for Brian, who was inspecting it, never touched it. But 2 educated young men aren't taken in by myths, superstitions, or ghosts. There's a practical explanation for everything.
Someone's down there pulling on that bell rope.
Come on.
How did anyone get in?
We'll find out.
This is as crazy as the story that innkeeper told us.
The bell stopped. Look. The rope's still swinging.
Well, someone did that, Brian. He's got to be in the house.
But where could he go? It only took us moments to come down the stairs. There's no place for anyone to hide.
Well, have you got any ideas?
No. But the villagers must be having kittens down there.
You said it. They're wondering who's next.
What the devil is that noise?
It sounds as though it's coming from up there.
Mark, look. At the hole in the ceiling for the bell rope.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
A rat. As big as my grandmother's tabby cat.
Look at the eyes, Brian. The eyes.
It's the firelight hitting them.
Could the rat have run up the bell rope?
Yes. That's what rang the bell. Wait till old Andy and the villagers learn their ghostly bell ringer is nothing but a rat.
Well, I hate the thought of sharing a cottage with that.
We shan't. We'll get some poison or a trap in the village tomorrow.
You'll need a beaver trap to catch that thing. Oh, it keeps staring at us.
Poison will do the trick.
Oh. Well, it backed away from the hole. But it's still up there in the eaves somewhere. Maybe we ought to drive down tonight for the poison. The innkeeper probably has some.
We'll do it in the morning.
Well, I'm not going to sleep too well with that thing scratching around on the walls.
Tomorrow it'll be dead. That rat just rang its own death knell. Shall we get some work done first?
No, let's get into town and get that poison. I'll work a lot better when we bury that rat.
Another drizzly morning. I'll go for the poison. You stay here by the fire. No need for us both to ride down.
Okay, if you don't mind. I'll put on another pot of coffee.
Now bring some fresh eggs from the village. We'll have ourselves a good breakfast and give Mr. Rat his last meal.
I watched Brian get into his convertible and swing down the curving road toward the village. I threw another log on the fire. And as I headed for the kitchen to start the coffee, I had the feeling that I was being watched. And I was. I looked up into the eyes of the judge in the portrait. The sensation was incredible. Up to now, I'd only given the portrait a passing glance. But now the eyes seemed to burn right through me. There was animation in them. They were watching every move I made. I moved closer to the mantel to study the canvas. Here was hate. Revenge and madness rolled into one face. But the eyes, those incredible eyes, I had to turn away. And when I did, it was only to meet another pair of eyes. The rat was looking down at me from the hole in the ceiling. It sat there, unmoving. As unmoving as the judge in the portrait. I picked up a small log from the hearth and threw it up at the rat. Oh, I missed. But the rat disappeared into the eaves. And I busied myself in the kitchen until I heard Brian coming in the front door.
Hello, Mark? I'm back.
In the kitchen. Coffee's ready.
I got the rat poison and a lecture to boot.
A lecture?
Seems the shopkeeper's as queer about this house as Andy down at the pub. A rat, he says. Fat chance. It's the old judge ringing that bell.
Did he say anything about the bell ringing last night?
Of course. They're all in an uproar.
Brian, I want to tell you something. While you were gone, I saw the rat again. It looked down at me from that hole up there.
Well, this stuff will soon take care of him.
As I looked back at it, I saw the eyes of the judge.
What?
The eyes of the judge in the portrait. They looked at me with the same intensity as the eyes of the rat.
Well, we'll take the portrait down if it bothers you. And as for the rat, he's about to have his last meal.
Oh, maybe it was being here alone. My imagination worked overtime.
We'll spread this poison around and get some work done today. May as well start laying out the structure.
Where should we put that stuff?
Well, it always seems to appear up by the bell rope. Must have his nest there. We'll put some up there and some in the pantry just in case.
I sure hope it works.
The chap in the village guaranteed it. Get me that stepladder from the kitchen and I'll sprinkle these pellets in the rafters around the bell rope hole.
You better be careful, Brian. Those rats can be vicious. I hope you got enough of that stuff.
We'll soon see.
Better take the flash.
Yes.
Any sign of Brother Rat?
Not so far. No, it's not up here now.
What is up there?
Just a cramped space between the ceiling and the bedroom floor. There. That does it. Hello. What's this?
What did you find?
A big book of some kind. Like a scrapbook.
Well, bring it down.
I intend to. Must have been up there for years. I'm surprised the rat hasn't chewed it to bits and made a nest out of it.
Well, it's almost falling apart.
Look, we'll lay it out on the long table. Belonged to the old judge, without a doubt. Looks like a lot of newspaper articles.
The judge's press clippings?
Yes. From papers 40 and 50 years old. Look at this. Hanging judge sentences 200th to die.
He was actually proud of it.
So it seems. Here's a picture of him, dated June 19th, 1920.
Well, same face as the portrait, only a lot younger.
Hello. Here's an odd one. Look at this. The British Society of Sorcery will hold its monthly meeting at Society Headquarters, 31 Pembroke Place, on Thursday, October 1st at 8 p.m. Featured speaker of the evening will be the Honorable Judge Harrison Schelling of Salford, whose topic will be witchcraft and the changing form. The public is invited.
Well, now we know his hobby.
He gets more fascinating all the time. I might make a hobby of him.
What about our monograph?
It might tie in nicely. Perfectly. We're doing abnormal psychology. A judge into witchcraft. What a case history. Well, Mark, I think we've done enough work for one day. You want to go into the village for supper?
I'd just as soon heat up some soup here. It's drizzly and cold out there.
Suits me. It's almost dark, too.
Fire's too good to leave.
What was that?
What?
You didn't hear it? There.
Well, something hit the floor.
There it is. It's one of the poison pellets.
He's pushing them down the hole.
The devil!
Some guarantee that guy in the village gave you.
Look at the fiend. He's throwing the stuff back at us.
That's one smart rat. He knows what's not good for him.
Well, look at it this way. He was here before we were. Maybe we're intruding on him. Why don't we just leave him alone? Let him scrounge around as he pleases. It's been his home for we don't know how long.
I don't like that idea at all. But at the moment, I don't have a better one. Brian and I had a light supper, did some work, let the fire go to embers, and went to bed. I don't know how long I'd been asleep when I heard Brian yelling at me and dragging me out of bed.
Mark, the house is on fire. Hurry.
What?
The downstairs is ablaze. Look.
I couldn't see flames, but firelight flickered around the stairwell. I grabbed my pants and we hurried downstairs.
What? It's the fireplace. I thought the whole house was ablaze.
Yes, it's the fireplace, but how come? There were just dying embers when we went up to bed. How did this start up?
I don't know. Fascinating, isn't it?
It's downright weird. Someone started that fire up again.
Curious, all right. But I'll be darned if I'll attach a supernatural significance to it. Some charcoal just flared up.
I didn't say it was supernatural. I said someone started the fire up.
Are you accusing me of playing tricks on you?
Don't be ridiculous. But you picked a dilly of a house for us to try to concentrate in. Brian's upbeat nature kept me from taking things too seriously. But I should have realized we were in a danger far greater than Brian would admit. For the next 2 days, we worked without incident. And no sign of the rat, thank heaven. We didn't go into the village at all. And we were surprised when we saw Andy, the tavern keeper, approach the house somewhat cautiously.
Come in, Andy.
How'd you know it was me?
Our crystal ball.
What?
We saw you through the window.
I hope I'm not intruding.
No, of course not. Help yourself to sherry. We never thought we'd see you set foot in here.
And I never thought I would either. We was getting concerned about you, too. Haven't seen you in 2 days. I was elected to come see you if you was all right. Rather, I lost the draw.
And you see, we're fine.
Did you get rid of the rat?
Well, we don't know. We haven't seen it for 2 days.
I knew those pellets would do the trick.
We're not sure it ate any of them.
Oh?
It kept pushing them down at us from its nests, up there. You don't believe me?
I believe anything that might happen in this house. So that's him. Staring down from the wall. The old hanging judge himself, eh?
That's him.
Evil as evil can be, he is. You can tell it to look at him.
Curious you should put it that way.
What way?
You said, he is, not he was.
Of course he is. He won't believe his spirit's here ringing that bell, but we know it. And mark me, you're in for a hard lesson, don't I know it?
We appreciate your concern for our well-being. I mean that.
Well, if he was about to come to harm, we wouldn't ignore you. Things are awfully tense in the village.
About us?
About you. About all of us. That blasted bell rang 3 nights ago.
We know.
We're waiting. Wondering. Who's going to be next?
Do not send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for the judge's next victim. But it's merely a gutter rat that rings the bell when it occasionally runs up and down the bell rope to its nest in the eaves. That's what Brian would have the villagers believe, and perhaps he's right. But that's a big perhaps. And we'll find out what really goes on in the judge's house when I return shortly with Act 3. Iron bells. In the silence of the night, how we shiver at the melancholy menace of their tone. The people of Salford certainly shiver every time the bell in the judge's house rings. According to them, it means someone is going to die. But it's been several days now since the bell rang last, and the village is still wondering.
Who's going to be next?
That's your trouble, Andy. You let superstition color your whole life. No one is going to be next just because a rat happened to swing on a bell rope.
You can talk, lad. You haven't lived in Salford. We know. Well, I'd better be getting back.
Well, thanks for coming, Andy. We appreciate your concern.
Like I said, we hadn't seen you in 2 days. Just wanted to make sure you was all right. We still think you're loony.
Perhaps. But it will take more than a rat and superstition to get us to leave.
I hope for your sake there is nothing more. Good day now.
So long, Andy. We'll be down for a beer.
And thanks again for thinking of us.
You be careful now.
Decent chap. They all are, I suppose.
Yeah. Want to get back to work?
We'd better. And thus, then, the psyche is turned inward on itself, with no other outlet. Something the matter, Mark?
I just can't concentrate. I know I'm acting like one of the villagers, but I can't stand that portrait staring down at us.
It really bothers you?
Yes, and I'm going to take it down.
All right. If you'll feel better. But he is sort of an inspiration now that we're ready to include him in the paper.
Oh, give me a hand, will you?
Sure. Heavy, is it?
Oh, it's not that. It seems to be nailed to something. It won't budge.
So it is. Let's both lift from the bottom. No use. I'm afraid it's there to stay. Unless we destroy the thing.
Oh, no, we can't do that. Well, let's get back to work.
I want to go over the scrapbook, item by item. It'll give us a good start on... Hello? Did you move the book?
No.
It's gone. I mean, I distinctly remember leaving it on the corner table here.
Oh, well, it's got to be around here. I never touched it.
Nor I. Not since we looked at it the first time. It's absolutely gone.
Well, maybe the judge stepped down from the portrait and hid it somewhere. To keep us from prying.
Now you're treating the whole situation the way you should. But where could it have gone? Let's call it a day. It's getting dark. Want to pop down to Andy's for a pint?
I'd like nothing better.
Any more, boys?
Oh, no thanks. I'm falling asleep from all that ale.
I'll finish this and we'll go.
The people have been talking.
Oh?
Yeah. They're thinking maybe you lads, loonies you are, have maybe given the old thing away. Nothing's happened in the village. You know what I mean?
I think we do.
You're going to be here for 2 months. That's good. Just your being there has done something. This is the first time nothing's happened after the bell rang.
And we hope it stays that way.
We better get back. Let's have the tab, Andy.
Good night, boys. It's all on me.
Wish we'd left the light on.
Take the flash. I'll pop round back for some firewood. You go in and stir the embers.
Okay. I went into the living room. And before I could turn on a light, I knew I was being watched. I flicked on the light and a rat was back. It looked over the rim of the hole, its eyes aglow with reflected light. Oh, the chill that ran up the back of my neck was indescribable. The rat stared, unmoving, and then it leaped to the bell rope, swinging back and forth, setting off the clanging, twisting and writhing on the rope as it chewed right through the rope. It fell to the floor with a thud and turned toward me. I raced for the kitchen and slammed the door. I had to get out of the house. I ran through the kitchen to the back door. Oh, but I couldn't budge it.
Mark, what the devil's going on? Why was the bell ringing?
I can't open the door, Brian. The rat's in the living room. It's crazed. Open the door.
I'll push from this side. Now, what's happened?
Oh, the rat's loose in the living room. It's gone mad or something. It attacked me.
Now, calm down. Why did the bell ring?
The rat chewed through the bell rope. Brian, we've got to leave here. The rat clawed at the door.
Let's take a look.
No. Don't open the door to the living room. It's there, waiting.
I don't hear anything.
Well, it's clever. It's waiting for us to come out.
I'm going to see.
Can you see him?
No.
Look at the bottom of the door. Scratch marks.
Yes, you're right.
I could almost put up with the supernatural aspects you find so exciting. But we can't stay with a crazed rat.
There's no sign of it now. Come on, let's take a look. Mark.
What's the matter?
Am I dreaming? Look at the portrait.
The The judge? He's gone. He's no longer in it.
Everything else is there. The chair, the table his arm rested on. Well, this is extraordinary. The painting's completely intact. No smudge, no tears, and no judge.
We're getting out of here.
I can't leave now. We're experiencing an unbelievable supernatural event.
Have you lost your mind?
We have both seen with our own eyes a figure disappear from a painting. We both know it's impossible, but it's happened. There's an incredible supernatural force at work in this house.
Do you mean the judge is roaming around the house?
The image of the judge. Of course. The lecture in the newspaper advertisement. Witchcraft and the changing form. Mark, this adds up. The spirit of the judge never left the house. It stayed here in the form of the rat. Probably several rats over the years. And the body of the judge was preserved in the portrait. It was there for him to claim whenever he wanted, dressed in his robes.
Remember? The eyes of the rat looked like the eyes of the judge in the painting.
What an experience we've stumbled on.
You mean you're going to stay here? With that crazy judge on the loose?
We can't miss out on this. I want to see what he does next.
Do you actually think we're going to meet up with him?
He's gone from the portrait. He's got to turn up somewhere.
Brian, listen to me. That rat attacked me. That means the judge has murder in mind, too. Look, we have got to get out of here.
Mark, there he is. At the top of the stairs.
Looming above us, like some colossus, stood the judge. His black robes swirled around him. His long, white hair had a luminous glow. And his eyes, those eyes. Over his arm hung the bell rope, and in his hand, a black cap. As we stood transfixed, slowly he placed the black cap on his head. The cap British judges always put on when passing a sentence of death.
The death cap. Incredible. What a manifestation.
He's beckoning to us.
I'm going up.
No, Brian, you can't.
It's only an ectoplasmic manifestation, a spirit. I want to see what it does. It can't hurt us.
Let's just leave.
Never. See, it's motioning us to follow. I'm going to follow it.
Don't.
I'm going to see this through. It's moving away. Down the hall. I must see where it goes. And what it does.
Brian, please, don't go up there.
It's heading for the bell tower. I'm close enough to touch it.
Brian. Brian. Answer me, Brian. I raced up the stairs. There was no sign of Brian. I searched every room, every corner of the second floor. Brian and the judge had vanished. I ran back outside, jumped into Brian's car, and headed for help in the village.
What is it, lad?
The judge.
The judge?
He's up at the house. Brian followed him.
Followed him?
Upstairs. But they've both disappeared. Can you get some of the men to come back with me? We have got to find Brian.
I don't know. There's none but me who dares set foot within that place.
Listen. The bell.
Aye.
It couldn't ring. The rat chewed the rope clear through.
I'm crazy to do it. But I can't leave you alone to face it. Come on. I'll go back up there with you. Roy, Alec, come with us and don't ask questions. You say you saw the judge?
He disappeared from the portrait. And then we saw him standing at the top of the stairs. That's when Brian went up to follow him.
We'd better approach cautiously. Peer in the windows first to see what's going on.
I'm going in to find Brian.
Oh, lad. Through the window. I can see it.
Brian.
Hurry up, man. Quick.
Brian. Brian. and then covered my eyes. Brian was hanging by the neck from the bell rope, swinging in slow rhythm to the tolling of the bell. Before I passed out and everything went black, I caught a glimpse of the portrait. The judge was back, seated in the high-backed chair, as though he had never moved. I came to on the lawn with Andy standing over me.
Are you all right, lad?
Yes, but... Brian... Oh, Brian.
He'll be all right, too. We got him down in time. The men have taken him to the pub.
He's alive?
Indeed. A nasty scar he'll have on his neck, but he'll be all right. The doctor's with him now.
Well, what are the men doing over there?
Ending this, once and for all. We're burning the place to the ground.
It'll go up like a tinderbox.
Aye. Judge, rat, and all. And if the grandson complains we burned down his house, so be it. We had to protect ourselves from the judge's house.
That was the end of it for us. Brian recovered, and we finished our work back at his flat in Liverpool. But I can still remember watching the judge's house collapse into fiery ashes, and the small, furry figure that emerged from the inferno, its eyes glistening in the light of the flames, before it scampered off into the woods beyond.
The bell will toll no more over the judge's house. No longer will the villagers of Salford have to live in fear and dread. We know the rat deserted the sinking ship, or fiery house, to be exact. But without the portrait and the bell and the house, he'll probably end up as just another homeless gutter rat. I'll be back shortly. Believers in witchcraft staunchly maintain that certain evil spirits, the devil most notably, can survive for years, sometimes centuries, by taking on various other life forms. One way of living forever, I suppose. But I don't think I'd like it. I mean, what's the good of living forever if your friends can never recognize you? Our cast included Gordon Gould, Lloyd Battista, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.